All right, here we go. Sunday night Knicks. Another edition of the West Coast Watch Long. CP in the building. Ashley Moss, my man J. Ellis from the Nick of Time show. Knicks in Portland for the third game of the West Coast trip. Already down 19-11. You know, this Portland team is tops in the league in three-point attempts and three-pointers made. So even without CJ, it's going to be a tough night for the Knicks, man, if they don't get out in those rotations and, get after it on the three-point line. You got RJ and Randle going early, but, Portland zone is kind of stymieing this Knicks offense. So timeout Knicks, 19-11 going into it, man. J. Ellis, how you feeling?
I'm feeling all right, man. I'm feeling all right. It's I'm not sure what to expect from this game. We have Reggie Bullock who's out. We have Austin Rivers and Frank
Burke starting for Bullock.
Right. We have Burke starting in his place. So I'm really curious to see what Tom is going to do with the rotations. And see if Austin Rivers is going to be back in his old form. And I'm glad to actually see Burks at the starting unit too, because I know we've been asking for that for a long time.
For sure.
So it's going to be interesting to see how that chemistry fits.
For sure. And he did knock down a three early. We got the new look, Ashley Moss, in the building, trying to find some new juju, JLs. We're looking for new fortunes here. I think she did it because Frank is back.
I think so, too.
I think it's an excitement over Frank. Yes.
I'm pretty sure she dressed up for Frank today.
Oh, wait, we lost the audio.
See?
She's speechless. Yes.
You hear me?
Okay,
Frank does that. Frank does that to people, CP.
Yeah.
Ari is already starting with me and talking about no ponytail. We already lost. We already lost. Now I have to start from the beginning again. I have to find out what it brings the good energy.
We got to figure it out, man.
Yeah, so I'm back to the basics. We're starting from the run right now. So if it works, it works. If not, got to go to the next style.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. What up, Ari, Julian? How you feeling? Vegas, Bruce, what's going on? Gregory Castillo in here. How's everybody feeling? IOPS Q, what's good, Q? I see Dave in here. And here's Dame creating havoc. Gets Derek Jones.
Gets a tough floater.
Tough floater. Blazers back in the zone, JLs. Where do the Knicks go?
I bet you Elfrid Payton's going to be open.
They go to Randle. Randle draws a double. Burks for three.
There we go.
Let's
go. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we need him in the starting lineup.
Salute that easy, says #9God for Ashley.
Reggie Bullock would never.
Yeah. At least you don't know.
Yeah.
Knicks got to be careful with Derek Jones, man. He's a live wire.
Yeah, man. Really athletic.
Yeah.
Playing reckless abandon right now. Getting the and one against
He's
RJ.
scrappy.
Airplane mode.
Yeah, man. He's scrappy. He used to play for the Heat, right? He was with the Heat last year.
He did. He actually won the slam dunk contest.
That's right.
In that, infamous decision from D-Wade.
Yeah.
A little bit of a home vote. But, Portland got a good one with him. He's somebody who kind of went under the radar in Miami because he didn't get much playing time, as you can imagine, with all the young talent that they have there. And I think Portland was able to, scoop him up, and they got
somebody move.
Much needed depth to their team. So pick up for them.
Yeah, it's a big pickup for them as well.
Oh, it's all right. Sometimes I act like a fan, regular fan, just watching TV and end up screaming random.
Yeah, offense is stiff right now. And here comes 0-0. Yeah, Carmelo checking in the game. You got Covington checking Julius. Covington a good defender. Julius scrapping.
Nice hop step. Misses the layup though. Gets his own rebound.
Can't get the putback.
Looks like Julius is looking for the foul.
Yeah. How do we feel about the argument of should Carmelo Anthony go up in the rafters at MSG? Where do you guys stand on that?
Oh, I mean, listen, Melo's still my favorite player. Has been my favorite player since he came in for Syracuse. It's just not enough W's, man. It's just not enough W's during that time for me to consider it. Well, I mean, and also it's just going off of the Knicks' own standards. You know what I mean? The Knicks as a team, they don't, Bernard King is not retired.
Yeah.
So they have high standards for who they want to put up there. So if it was other teams, you would probably say yes. But based on the Knicks standards, and I would just have to say no myself. It's just not enough W's.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of like he's definitely an icon as far as like a guy who brought that pizzazz back. Everybody felt something when he came here and he's playing the "I'm coming home" on the in the MSG Garden floor. We loved that moment, but as far as being retired, CP hit it on the head, man. Like the standards of New York Knicks are pretty high. We even haven't retired Bernard King.
Yeah.
So to retire Melo at this point would be, I don't know. It would seem weird, even though he's retired in our hearts, Ash.
Yeah. Yeah. And today was the anniversary of the 62-point game.
Yeah.
That I missed. I missed
that game?
I missed that game, man.
You missed the 62-point game.
I was out at a work event. Man, it was one of the biggest regrets of my fandom, bro. I did not.
That game was around. Tebow was around, so you definitely could have recorded it.
Yeah, but I didn't know. The dudes at work was like, "Yo, let's go to happy hour." We in the village. They like, all right, let's go. Just a couple drinks. So I'm like, all right, couple. I'm trying to get back home for the game. A couple turned into a lot, and I'm just like, I'm checking the score, and he's going up 20 points, 30.
Better question is, what bar were you at for happy hour that did not have TVs?
Yo, it was this Chinese. I never forget. It was a Chinese restaurant, and they was hyping it, man, because it was like BYOB. So we bringing our own bottles in there, everybody turning up, and I was checking my phone constantly, and I'm like, oh man, I'm regretting this, point by point, and yeah, I missed a 62-point game, man.
Note to self: don't ever go to a bar that does not have at least one television.
Yeah, I messed up. And Rodney Hood knocks down a 3. So Knicks down early, man. 11. Yeah, man. Like I said, this Portland 3-point offense is going to test this Knicks D.
For sure.
Is Randle backing down Melo.
Down the defense.
Yep.
Their kick-out game. It's going to be a long night, and the Knicks turn it over.
Yep. And Portland is currently number 7 in fast break points, JL. So we got to take care of the ball right now. Knicks not doing that. Quick hold down 13.
Already.
3 minutes to go in the first.
31 points.
Sheesh.
Already in the first quarter.
31 points in the first quarter. It's tough, man.
Yes.
Tough. Let's see. We got Julius with 6. Burks with 6 so far. RJ with 2 chipping in. Peyton with 4 points. Got to see if Tibbs makes a move here. And get this offense going.
What movie are you talking about?
Well, it ain't Frank yet. But let's go with IQ first. Let's see what IQ can do.
I thought that's where you were going,
Steve. We'll wait, man. We'll wait. But Rivers just got back in there, so good to see Rivers back. But as you said earlier, Reggie Bullock out with a sore neck. So
yeah, when did that happen?
I don't. Somebody made this point the other day, and it was asking like, are they sitting these guys on the injured list as a means of rest? Because it's just weird how Rivers goes down, then Burks is up. Bullock goes down, now Frank is back.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. The timing is just funny.
It is a little bit funny. I thought that in the back of my head a few times in the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
for sure. And then I was looking at the minutes in the last game, and Bullock had I think 12 minutes or something like that. He didn't even play that much. So I was trying to figure out if that's just because Alec Burks is back and he wants Alec Burks to be the starter, really, or maybe I guess he got injured. And I didn't realize it, but you didn't really see anything happen. You just saw a report the next day.
Yeah,
pretty much kind of what happened with Austin Rivers too. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed, man. Agreed. All right, let's see how we get back in this game, man. Offense has been stymied a little bit too much. Bully ball, Julius. Ball's not moving as well as it did in the Golden State game.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We need to get back to that. Ball movement, player movement.
Yeah. Off
ball movement.
Definitely. I mean, in games, I think sometimes when you're on the road, you tend to lose sight of what works and what works well. I don't know if it's something about being, especially these road trips where you're playing these back-to-back games and playing multiple teams. I don't know if it's like the ideology of trying to switch it up in case the scouting report's out on you. But I'm a firm believer in, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think sometimes the Knicks, especially in the past few games we've seen, tend to shy away from what's working for trying new things, and it's not always necessary. Like, if it's going well and you're moving well and things are clicking and things are working, just stick with it until it doesn't work anymore, and then you try to figure out what's next. But there's no reason to jump the gun and trying to fix it before it's broken.
And most of that was going through RJ, and RJ's out right now. They subbed him out for Rivers, so we got Rivers, Peyton, Julius, Nerlens coming in for Mitch, and Burks, Alec Burks, right now.
Yeah, sometimes some of that is habit too. You know what I mean? Some of that is habit. Like you preach to move without the ball, and right out of practices, you saw Golden State right out of practices. Knicks are doing that, and then sometimes they run out of gas and they get tired in the third quarter. But first quarter they're not doing it. Then it's like, all right, cool. Maybe they're just not in the habit of doing it consistently all the time yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, I understand basketball is a 4-quarter game, and it's not always how you start, but it's how you finish. But I also believe that how you start a game kind of sets the motion for how it will progress. And obviously, each team has different spurts of when they catch fire and things like that. But ultimately, you set the tone for a game and you set the mentality for a game the minute you step on the court and the minute the clock starts running for that first quarter. And I think sometimes, the Knicks have a bad habit of taking themselves out of a game mentally before the game has even really progressed. And I think that's something what we're looking at right now.
Yeah. As Dame catches Alfred slipping on a 3-point shot, JLs.
Yeah.
Dame
man, you need to come up on those jumpers, man. You can't be dropping.
That Dame pick and roll is deadly.
Mitch would never, man. Come up.
catches Alfred slipping. Portland's got Gary Trent Jr. in the game. I like him. Harry Giles, JLs, in the game for Portland. He's one of the guys I wish Knicks would have looked at bringing in.
All right.
So they got Giles, Trent Jr., Lillard. See, I think Melo's still in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like Derek Jones in the backcourt. 33-20. Kev coming in. Kev checking in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been down lately. Yeah. Let's see if you can pick back up again, get that corner 3 Kev.
Get corner 3 Kev popping. Blazers back in the zone. Knicks moving around the perimeter, but not really moving themselves. Julius sets a screen for Rivers. Kev passes a 3-point opportunity to Peyton. Peyton knocks down a mid-range. Okay,
Peyton.
All right. All right. So I'm wondering here, I'm guessing that the way that they subbed out RJ early,
he's coming back.
You get a RJ IQ Obi lineup.
Yeah.
Maybe a little Frank debut.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Tips those that deep.
Mm-hmm.
And Peyton with the Gotham lob to Noel. Looks like he almost snapped his legs in half coming down.
Yeah, it's a quarter. I think we're a quarter away through CP. They said they was gonna start taking their lineups around the 20 game mark. Today is the 18th, so maybe we'll start to see some new lineup combinations.
Could.
Hopefully.
Could. And Peyton picks a dribble up, passes it to nobody. Blazers on the run.
I think also the different lineups also help with player development because the guys, can't get too comfortable with playing with the same, group of guys.
Develop some chemistry.
Yeah, it helps develop chemistry with the team as an entirety instead of just themselves and 4 of the guys. You know what I mean? So it's going to be beneficial not only for the team, not only for their competitiveness, but also for the guys' development individually.
And Kev gives up
was that a foul?
Soft foul to Harry Giles. Like, Kev,
that was man.
Kev, you got to get big.
If you're gonna foul him.
Blazers in the bonus. 1 minute left in the first. They got back in the zone.
Yep, Knicks down by 13.
There's Julius playing the middles, and that's off. Rebound by Giles.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tibbs is playing shadow game here with Peyton and
Damian Lillard,
Dame.
yeah.
Not sure it's gonna make much of a difference tonight, but as Melo tries to get Julius off the dribble, cannot get it.
He trusts Elfrid's defense.
All right, Austin Rivers, time to turn up, man. Where you been?
I don't know. I'm starting to
Finds corner boy Kev. Corner boy Kev in and out for 3.
Yeah, Rivers, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I'm not sure he doesn't seem to have his shot back. Knicks will pull it out for 1. Ooh, Peyton with the nice spin move. And gets it sent back by Melo.
Ooh.
Melo turns him back.
Melo cursed at him when he said,
"Ooh." Oh, yeah. All day. If we had the volume up, we would have heard that.
Yeah. Family show, so I can't say it. But
all day, man.
And he's braided Melo today. It's a
wrap.
Yeah.
Transition from hoodie Melo.
Melo turns him back. All right, so Knicks are down 13. End of the first. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up on Free Squad. CP Ashley Moss, my guy J. Ellis from the Nick of Time show in the building. Let's see. We got some super chats coming in. Salute to Timothy Stamutsos. Says Peyton kills the offense. Yeah, man. Salute to him. Yeah, listen, I think Tibbs is going to go with him. He likes his defense. And unfortunately, you're just going to have to live with it.
Yeah. Although, I had 3 blocks the other game. He's a guy who seems like he has some defensive chops. Dame, he's not too much bigger. Maybe it's a night to try IQ.
I mean, against Dame, it really. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it matters.
Yeah, facts.
Like on nights when it don't matter, if Peyton is not scoring, try IQ. That's what I say.
Let's try to get this offense together. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, let's go to DJ from Shaolin, Staten Island. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up, y'all? Yo, hit that thumbs up button. I told y'all I was going to be a daily caller now that I know about the show. But listen, man, I could live with the Fox Peyton the other night, and I get it. Tibbs goes with the vets, experience. But when Dame is at 15 points, 10 minutes, in like 3 minutes, I mean, look at the stat line. He's 4 for 4, 2 for 2 from downtown. I'm sorry. Like, I'd rather die with Quickley tonight, bro. Like,
yeah,
I get it, Tibbs. I get it. But you see they made that move with Alec Burks. I don't know if it was because Reggie's really hurt or if it's just like how Jay Ellis was saying, they just swap in at real convenient times. But I like Alec Burks a lot because that 6 points, I don't even get that from Reggie on a daily basis. So I like that. So the only thing that's a constant reminder is Peyton. Like, I get it. He plays defense, but he got 1 steal, but giving me nothing, bro. That floater game, trash. Yo, CP, trash, bro. I played it in high school. My floater game is better than his, bro. If you can't shoot, you gotta at least hit a floater, bro. But I'm gonna steady watch the game. Hit that thumbs up button for y'all. Y'all my favorite big 3. I'm gonna be a daily caller.
Appreciate it, bro.
And they just gotta switch it up as a point. That's the only thing that's still coming. That's it.
Appreciate it, DJ. And DJ checking in, and right on time, IQ checks in. Gary Trent hits a 3, JLs. Knicks down by 16. And another turnover. What are they calling here?
The travel?
What are they calling on? What do they call on Rivers?
Was it a travel or
that's exactly what it is that we think is going on with Austin Rivers. I would hate to think that the game where I was prepared to rename the Hudson.
We were ready to give that man the keys to the city, man.
Me and Merrill, shout out to DeSouza and Merrill, were advocating for Austin Rivers
Facts.
to be the new name of the Hudson River. We were all in on the Rivers train. And now all of a sudden, it's like he's a ghost of what we saw that one game. I would hate to think it was just a one-time opportunity, but as games progress, it does not look like we're getting back to that Austin Rivers anytime soon.
Yeah.
So what is going on here?
Not at all.
Yeah, Rivers turned into a pond.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not sure, man. Listen, I knew he was going to be erratic coming in, but, like, I thought he would have sprinkled in a couple decent performances. I wasn't looking for, 7 buckets in a row every night, but, at least a little something. But he's
Is this Achilles thing real? Is
Oh, yeah,
that's the thing. Is the Achilles thing real? It's affecting his play and his shooting and his.
So soreness, comes and goes. One day it's super sore and you can't even play, and then the next day it's okay. So I don't know if that would, limit and prohibit his shot the way it is. I mean, it's not even about he has no hops. He just has no shot, period.
Yeah.
So I'm really confused on what is going. At first I thought it was maybe his arm, and that's why he was rocking the sleeve, but the sleeve's on his opposite arm. His Achilles, I can understand if, he used a lot of leg in his shot, but he hardly does that. So I'm confused on exactly what the issue is with him. I'm not sure what's going on.
As Obi
Okay,
gets
Obi
a
with
nice
the pull-up
mid-range.
game.
Okay, O-Dog, let's go. Let's get on
Mid-range.
the board.
I like that.
Mid-range Knicks defense got to tighten up, JLs, and this is a defense that, as much as it's highly touted, they give up a ton of 3-point opportunities, and Portland is one of those teams that'll make you pay. It's one of those teams that'll make you pay, and they're doing that early. Ooh, Melo against Obi. I like this matchup.
Welcome to the NBA, Obi.
Welcome to the NBA. Obi takes the rook to school.
You already knew that one dribble drop step was coming.
Takes the rook to school. And Noel's out here playing volleyball. What is going on, bro? What is going on, bro?
What happened there?
I'm not sure. What type of a shot attempt was that?
I think it was a pass.
No, it was a pad, but no. What, by Noel? You gotta try to tip that in, bro. He's playing volleyball out there. What are you doing?
Sloppy.
Noel be so in and out sometimes.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay.
But I don't think that's just him. I think we're seeing a lot of inconsistencies with a lot of different guys, and that's why it's frustrating because you have some guys who one game you're ready to bet what's going on.
And Rivers picks up the off. All right, it's Frank time, man. Let's get Frank back in here.
Let's get Frank.
Let's get serious, man.
If we're not going to get offense from Rivers,
bring the Prince in here, man. Yeah. Ugly. Knicks down 19. And Rivers deflects it off of Trent's knee. Anthony Simmons. I like this matchup against IQ. Simmons pulls up. Just miss. Obi with the rebound.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Rivers bringing the ball up.
Almost loses it. Okay. IQ forcing the issue. Late call on Simmons.
Okay. At least he got something. Got
IQ going to the line. And where's RJ? I mean, is this a game where is this a load management type of game right now?
Did something happen? I know the sound is off. So you missed stuff.
I haven't heard anything. Let's check Nick's Twitter. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your squad. Let's check Twitter. See what's going on.
Let's see here.
I mean, they haven't showed him on the bench at all, so.
He was on the proposed starting lineup.
Quickley makes both.
Out with a sore neck. Frank and Austin are both available.
Yeah, I think it just could be Tibbs managing the lineups.
Maybe he was upset at something he saw. That's only
something we saw. We need him. We need him right now.
Right?
And Simmons absolutely getting busy right now from 3-point land.
And in his face.
In his face.
Didn't matter.
It's saying that
Yeah, RJ does. Okay, RJ has 2 fouls.
Okay. Ooh, alley oop. There we go.
Gotham Lob gets it in. So 2 fouls for RJ, so that'll do it. What? Right now, most definitely needed. As Melo.
Portland's just hitting some tough shots right now. Man.
Yeah. Melo cooking from downtown. So Blazers are exposing this Knicks 3-point defense, Jay Ellis. It was going to be one of those times. We haven't had this. We haven't had this so much as this run.
Yeah, I don't know. The shots they're hitting though are kind of ridiculous.
Some of them are, you give them credit. That one Melo took and the one Simmons took for sure. As IQ looks to clap back.
This is why you need IQ in the freaking game.
This is why you need IQ in the game. You need that. You need his offense, man.
He's just a threat.
You need his offense.
He's a threat. He needs his offense.
Absolutely. Knicks down by 18.
Oof. I need IQ 30 minutes tonight, man. I need it.
Yeah. Extended gameplay IQ, man. See, what's the Blazers from 3-point land? Blazers already 8 of 15.
Ridiculous.
3-point land right now. Vicious. Knicks conversely 3 of 7. So, all right. We'll see, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. We got the Rhyme Animal Chuck D in the chat. Salute to Chuck.
What up, Chuck?
On this Sunday night. JL, so who else you want to shout out in the chat, man?
All right. Let's see. We talking about RJ, so shout out to RJ team. Shout out to you.
Yeah, RJ. Yeah, he's always in here. He's always in there. Salute to RJ team, man.
Yeah, shout out to RJ team. Shout out to Jeffrey Vasquez, Big Surge, Keenan Lambert, and who else? Big Baller, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Mm-hmm. Ashley, you want to shout out in the chat?
First of all, shout out to everybody who's talking about we're losing because I changed my hairstyle. First of all, when I had the pony in, I'm trying to start from ground zero.
We got to find a new vibe.
I got to find a new vibe to bring us good juju, so I'm doing my best. If the curls don't work, then I will have a different hairstyle.
We got to find a new vibe.
I'm trying to figure it out for you guys. I'm trying to.
Exactly. It's like Tibbs trying to figure out the best line. No?
It's
But you know what? Unlike Tibbs, if this doesn't work, I will change it.
It's only a matter of time before we go to the playoff ballies, man. I'm telling you. It's only a matter of time, man.
Not me.
Are we all going to do it?
Nah, I'm good. Yo, let's go to Pal from LA. Pal, what's going on, bro?
Yo, what's good, guys? Hit that thumbs up button for your squad, man. Yeah, so can you guys hear me just fine?
Yeah, loud and clear, bro. How you doing, man? What are you thinking so far?
I'm good, man. This is gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a long game because it's gonna be Mitch having to out rebound Cantor. So and everybody's gonna be a shooter. They're gonna spread out the floor like we're seeing because they don't have Nurk. And then you got shooters. They got Gary Trent, Rodney Hood, Melo, Dame. So we got our defense definitely has their work cut out for them tonight. Let's see how much scouting they did, because I think the only way we're gonna do this is if we push hard on defense. If they scouted right, they'll know what kind of tendencies these shooters do, and what kind of how they'll force them on the defense. Push them to the left or to the right. But depending on how much they've scouted, that's what they'll know. That's what they won't know. But that's gonna be our only chance, man. Because I know for a fact RJ and Randle are gonna give it 100%. So it's gonna be up to our shooters.
Yeah,
it's gonna be up to our shooters to be confident, find a shot. I would probably try to get some mid-range going. Try to find a way to cut to the paint. Find a way to feed Mitch. Because I don't think. At least I hope not. I don't want to see Cantor bully Mitch, but Cantor's going to be playing with an edge because he's got something against the Knicks.
And Cantor's a good. It's going to be a long game. And Cantor's a good rebounder. We know that. He used to play for this team. So when Mitch gets back in, he's going to have to do it. But this second unit is just not giving us enough second chance opportunities. JL, it's just one and done.
Listen, good. That that wide open three from Kev, that was wide open.
Yeah,
we have to make shots too.
That's a fact.
We have to make shots. These guys are hitting threes, hands in their face, and we're missing open ones.
Also, the defense is kind of Swiss cheese right now. I mean,
big time.
Big time. Like, there's, again, and I'll keep saying it, like, defense always travels. And
the same spot.
Your offense isn't clicking. Clearly, you have open looks, but your shots aren't falling. This is your opportunity. This is your job right now to prevent the other team from their shots being able to fall. And they're not doing it. They have the whole court. Not only do they have the whole court, they have their option of where they're going to shoot on the court, and they have all the time in the world to shoot it. So we have a lot of issues going on right now.
As Gary Trent Jr. Knocks down a three. Knicks come back, bust the zone with the Obi tipping or laying out of the dunker spot. So here we go. Let's see how they clap back again. And Quickley is looking to be a threat out there tonight, Jails.
Here we go.
We need it.
Yeah, we got to use him like Dame, man.
We need it. Yeah.
High pick behind the 3-point line.
Facts.
Make a decision. Come up or lob to the big man, man. You got to use him like Dame.
That's a fact. We got to get Quickley going because all right, so we got Julius, Mitch, and RJ set to come back in. And Obi forcing the issue on Melo, throws it away.
Knicks has a bullet.
All right. Portland gets a little Charles Smith action going.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There we go.
And finally, Austin
Rivers.
knocks it down for three. All right, so 16-point game.
Jeez.
Nice.
16-point game. Let's go. Tighten up defense.
Oh.
My TV's a little delayed, so I just saw that. But
All right, no doubt.
Oh, defense from Rivers. There you go.
Yeah.
See the man, see the ball, like Clyde would say. Thank you, Rivers.
And Obi for three.
Obi.
Can't knock it down.
See, we're missing wide open ones, man.
Wide open ones.
Wide open. We need to hit shots.
Yep.
At some points, we have to hit shots.
That's
Finally, Trent Jr. misses. Come on. Mitch would never.
On the joints. Oh, doubling Melo. Shades of 2014, bro. And they get a force of travel. All right. Not bad.
All right.
Not bad.
We'll take that.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your squad. Knicks down by 16.
Yeah.
3 minutes left to go in the second.
Little fight left.
Yeah.
There's a little fight in there.
little spark of sun.
Yeah. Looks like the starters coming back
You
in.
see what happened?
Mono
see what
Star
happens when-
718 says, Obi, stop shooting threes.
I disagree, man. Keep shooting, Obi. Keep shooting, man.
I mean,
I feel like if the post game is not going to be working right now, the face up game is going to be what your bread and butter is.
yeah, he's going to need to shoot because
yeah.
Make them foul you every time you drive it to the rim. Take the free points.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Julie's back in, forcing the issue, Jails. Let's go.
Get that foul going. Stopping the clock.
Let's go. Alex Goldberg. No, RJ's getting back in. RJ had 2 fouls. We were wondering what happened to him. Couldn't hear because we don't have the audio on. But RJ had 2 fouls early in the first quarter, so he's just getting back in now. But timeout has been called. Knicks down by 16. And
yeah. Hopefully it doesn't affect the RJ streak, man. RJ's been on a little streak when he's been about a 19, 20 points a game mark for the last 6 games.
He has been on the streak. He started to set the tone, started the game off well. But, 2 fouls put him out of it. 2 fouls definitely put him out of it. So, let's see what's going on. It's tough when the Knicks are in Utah on Tuesday. So.
And Utah, they had a decent game. I think they won 6 in a row. If I
Yeah.
remember.
The Spiders heating up.
Yeah, so they're definitely heating up. Donovan Mitchell's starting to heat up, and that's definitely not going to be a cakewalk, if you will. So
Yeah, the Knicks need this one, man, because I feel like it's gonna be hell on Utah. You know what happens when you beat a team?
Yeah, they're gonna be hungry. They're
gonna be
to
hungry. They
embarrass
remember.
the Knicks, man. They're gonna be
So
hungry
we
to
need this
embarrass the
one.
Knicks for sure. For sure.
We definitely need this one.
The West Coast trips are tough, man.
Yeah, West Coast trips definitely tough.
All out of whack, truthfully.
That's a fact. Will we see the French Prince tonight? Is the question, JLs.
I'm not sure. Maybe I saw something that said situational. Yeah, situational. So probably defensive in the clock situations or injury.
Yeah, we'll see. Right now, Rivers is getting the first look, but if Rivers keeps struggling like this, he's gonna get his opportunities, bro.
Junior Karoma says Knicks defense is terrible. Statistically, it is not, sir.
Yeah, statistically not. Statistically not.
It's just not playing up to their stat line tonight.
Yeah. But one of the things is that, you know, this team they will give you your 3-point opportunities though. That's the thing. They will give you some of those 3-point opportunities, and Portland has just been red hot from 3 tonight.
Yeah.
Dame 2 for 2. 4 for 4 overall, 5 for 5 from the line.
Sheesh.
15 and 4 already, Jails.
Man. Insane.
Yeah. People keep saying this game's not on MSG. I'm watching it on MSG
it's on
now.
MSG.
I'm watching it on MSG.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people saying they have I don't know, Buffalo Sabres. I don't know. It's on the game. I don't know. You might be watching MSG 2 or something.
And shout out to Dame Lillard. He just had twins.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Shout out Dame Dallas, man.
Facts. Well, here it is, guys. We're seeing Quickley with the starting unit. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left.
Yeah.
We'll see how long this lasts.
See how long it lasts.
Mm-hmm.
Quickley picking up Simmons full court. Randle knocks down his second free throw. Got Burks checking Dame.
Please watch your off ball, man.
Yeah. And Derek Jones draws a foul.
Over the outstretched arms of Mitchell Robinson. Somehow he got that ball up there, man.
Yeah. Oh, I think they're saying MSG Go doesn't have the game.
It's on MSG Go.
Oh, it is? Oh,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I got to check with your cable provider, man. I don't know what y'all watching, man. I don't know what you guys are watching, bro.
Some of y'all didn't pay your cable bill.
Yes. Some of you got it.
That's why you don't have it. Just kidding.
Derek Jones at the line. Some more super chats come in. Salute Chris Atkins. He says, any way to put the game clock on the screen so we can sync up? No.
That'd be cool, though.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
If anyone knows how to or wants to donate to the cause, listen, we are here for you.
All right. IQ trying to orchestrate through the zone. And Portland knocks it out of bounds. Knicks down by 17. 2 minutes to go.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So we got point guard that can shoot. Alec Burks can shoot. RJ's been high lately. We'll see what we're going to do with the zone.
See what we do.
5 seconds left, though.
5 seconds left in the shot clock.
Yeah.
Need a good decision here. And Julius. Step back three.
Let's go,
Ooh, okay. All right. Julius will not go quietly into the night. Knicks down by 14.
Mm-hmm. Shot that confidently. Yep. Like, this is going in. Oh, you laid off him a little bit too much quick, man.
IQ cannot leave Simmons, man. Simmons is looking to pull it every time.
Wait, yo, you can't.
Every time.
I don't know if that's the scheme.
Oof, and Covington
kind of wait by that phone line. so they can see an extra man in the paint. But the way these guys are shooting, I'm not sure if that's the way to go.
Yeah. All right, here's Simmons coming back down. Dame on IQ on Dame. Yo, it's nothing you can do about
There's
that.
nothing really you can do.
It's nothing. That's just Dame being a great. But Knicks just can't kill the zone.
There we go, Julius. That's a bucket. Enes Kanter can't defend.
Finally, Mitch. Finally.
Pick and roll Enes Kanter
Yeah,
to death.
to death, man.
Please.
Facts, J. Ellis.
Please do that. Maybe the zone is to protect Enes
Yeah,
Kanter.
I'm sure it is, and it's working. It's working to their favor. They haven't taken him out of it.
There we go. Mitch closing out on a 3 is always going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. Oof.
All right. Looks like IQ is going to settle for one.
Yeah.
With the starters.
16 seconds left in the game. He makes his move. You waiting too long, IQ. Make your move.
Picked up his dribble.
IQ.
See that? How a bad shot turns into bad transition defense, man.
IQ, man.
Bad shots turn into bad transition defense.
First week when IQ was in the games, he was not picking up his dribble as much as he is right now. Like I feel like he's picking up his dribble a lot more in the last week than he has when he first got to the
Yeah, big time. And this Portland team, man, they're number 7 in fast break points, man. You got to take care of the ball. You got to take good shots, man. And they will kill you, with that athleticism.
And I also need IQ to be aggressive as he was with the second unit, as he was with the starters.
Yeah.
I don't think he's like I haven't seen him take a shot since he's played with the starters, unless he was forced to with the shot clock going down. He has not taken a shot with the starters so far.
Yep.
Also, second point attempts, third attempts are really important, especially, if your offense is stagnant. You got to try to keep that ball in the hands of your offense as long as possible, and we're missing opportunities to do that. I think also, our defense isn't as tight as it can be, although there were spurts in the game where we were starting to see it kind of come into formation. I think overall it just has not been good this first half, which is you can tell by the score itself. So I need to see that get tighter. I need to see them get more aggressive on the boards after the half. And I mean, obviously, shots falling, not falling, sometimes you can't avoid that. But if you can't get those long-range points, then, drive it to the rim, make them foul you, get the free point, something. Keep you in this game.
Yeah, not looking too good. 70 points this Knicks defense gives up in the first half. And this Blazers offense is cooking, man. 12 of 21 from three-point land. 12 of 21 from three-point land. And so... Knicks defense is going to have to tighten up. Some of that is just Dame being Dame, but some of that is on the Knicks, man. Simmons has been cooking. IQ. Simmons has 13 points for Simmons off the bench, 3 or 4 from downtown. I mean, that's major for one of you guys coming off the bench. So Knicks got to tighten up there. Knicks definitely have to tighten up there.
Yeah.
Only 3 boards for Julius and Mitch combined. It's not going to get it done.
I mean, it also doesn't help that the Blazers are hitting pretty much everything they chuck up.
Some of that you give them credit.
I got to give credit where credit is due. They have some shooters out in Portland, and, their shots are falling regardless of where they're shooting on that court. But also, the Knicks are making it a lot easier for them than they need it. They don't need it to be made easy. They have it on lock. So you got to put some pressure on them in hopes of kind of slowing them down. Because if you give them the room to shoot, they're going to shoot. Even if you don't give them the room, they're still going to shoot. But you got to press them a little bit. Try to make it somewhat more complicated. They're just not doing anything.
Gotta put up some more resistance. Put up some more resistance.
It's tough, man. Dame is out here cooking. He hasn't missed a shot.
Dame is flaming them right now.
100% from everywhere.
Flaming them.
Always Dame.
Flaming them. Salute to Big Heights team, hashtag new. Salute to everybody in the chat once
Yeah.
again. Hit that thumbs up button for your squad. If you guys are new in the chat, leave us a hashtag new, like Big Heights. And we'll shout you guys out. Salute to the super chats that came in. Shout out Chris Atkins. He asked about the game sync. Now we can't do that. Louis B says, I'm glad I'm not the only Knicks fan from Shaolin. Yeah, we heard from DJ earlier. He said these Brooklyn fans everywhere. Keep up the good work. Hit that thumbs up button for your squad. Chuck D sends us a super chat. He says, we got to know the home team this year has an advantage with the same backdrop they practice on. This is the plus minus of the pandemic season. The Blazers are certainly playing that way for sure. He said, perhaps our shooters practice a bit longer and know that the opposition knows that the home bucket is to defend harder. So, could be, man. The Knicks look like they're missing home right now, man.
They definitely look like they're missing home
That's
right now.
a fact. That is a fact, man.
Damian Lillard, 15 points,
Yeah.
100% from three, 100% from the field, 100% from the free throw line. Like,
That's that man, bro. That's that man, bro. And speaking of man, JLs and Ashley, we got to go to my guy, Ron Cleveland, in the building. It's been a while. See, he started his own channel. He got a little Hollywood on us, JLs. He forgot about us. Started his own wave.
No,
started his
man,
own. He started his own vibe.
Man.
Okay, all right.
CP, J. Ellis, Ashley. What's going on, fellas, man? What's going on? The lady on the panel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, CP, man, I was in the dungeon holding on for about 30 minutes the other night, man. Couldn't get on the show, you heard me?
Yeah, Ron, it's tough, man. You know the phone lines.
Man.
You know the phone lines get busy, bro. You know how it is, man. We try to get you at the top, man. We try to get you through, man.
Yeah, man. But hey, I tell you, overall this year, man, I'm pleased with the team. You know, as a whole, I ain't really got too much to complain about. Some of these guys, man, 20 games out. Hey, that plane gonna crank up. Some gonna be leaving out of LaGuardia. You heard me? we gonna have to change this thing up, man.
Yeah.
We can't keep going and starting these games off in the hole, man, with that starting lineup. That Tibbs running out there, man. When you got a 5-man lineup and 3 of the guys in the lineup, well, actually only 2 guys in the lineup can shoot and 3 can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you starting off in the hole every night.
Every night.
So that definitely has to change, man. And what I'm seeing tonight, I'm disappointed in them guys, man. Ain't no defensive effort.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, other than that, man, that's pretty much what's this game. It looked like them guys having shoot around practice, man. Ain't nobody really getting up on nobody.
Yeah, it's true, man. And appreciate the call, Ron. Definitely good to hear from you. Yeah, listen, and you know, like we said, some of their shots they're just gonna hit. Like Dame is Dame, right? But with the Knicks, the defense and their effort is what's gonna keep them in games, especially when their offense is so pedestrian. You know, they have one of the worst offenses in the league. So your defense and your effort has to come with it every night. And if it's not there, you're gonna see scores like this. You know, lopsided scores like this. It's just they can't afford to take nights off.
Yeah, I mean, defense is your best offense sometimes. And, you know, mentioning the fact that their offense isn't always the greatest, isn't always the most consistent, but their defense, at least in the game so far, if you go on average, has been relatively consistent. And that is why they are ranked where they're ranked in the NBA when it comes to defensive efforts. And they're abandoning the game plan. They're abandoning what works. They're abandoning what keeps them in games, what keeps them competitive. And it's one thing, you know, when your shots aren't falling, and it's one thing when you play a team like the Portland Trailblazers that have the shooters. As you mentioned, as we all said, you can't stop a lion from being a lion. You know, a shooter's going to shoot and those shots are going to fall.
Mm-hmm.
But we can make it a little bit harder for them to do so. I mean, we did it with the Warriors. We did it with Steph Curry. We locked him up, kind of prevented him from being able to go off the way that he wanted to. And ultimately, it worked in our favor because that was forcing other guys to make shots that they couldn't make. So I think it's a little bit of trying to make something work that's not working in this game. And I would just like to see them after the half just come back and kind of go back to the basics. And for them, that's playing solid defense. And we haven't seen that this first half.
Got to. And like I said, you know, your strong rebounders on this team, Randle, Mitch, RJ, combined only 5 rebounds in the first half. So Knicks got to get after it on the boards. You know, Obi only 2 boards, Knox 1. Noel's in there. He's getting his boards, but not enough on the offensive end.
Yeah, but like I actually kind of said earlier, though, not enough on the offensive end, but they have to miss shots for us to get defensive rebounds. So that's those are the half of the rebounds going on right there.
True.
And also we're not getting any second chance points as well. And that's usually what Mitch does for us, and that hasn't been happening yet. So hopefully we can force some shots for them to miss. Maybe the rebound numbers are going up. Actually, and it's crazy when you look at the numbers. We're beating them in rebounds by 2, which is kind of insane considering that we don't have a lot of rebounds from our big guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it's hard to get rebounds for shots that aren't being missed. So they got to figure out a way to start forcing Portland to miss shots. As hard as that may sound, that's the only thing that's going to keep you in this game. If your shots aren't falling on your end, you got to prevent them from scoring. How do you do that? That's up to Tibbs. He's got to figure out a way. He's got to figure out a lineup that's going to be defensively challenging to the Trailblazers. And right now, he's not doing that. And again, I think the thing with me rather, is whether or not what the outcome of this game is. For me, I'm also looking at Tibbs. I want to see what adjustments he can make, because that last game was disappointing against the Kings. I think also overall Tibbs he's stuck in his ways, and we're starting to see that more and more.
Absolutely.
That we need to see in order to keep us competitive in a lot of these games. And it's starting to get frustrating. I get wanting to do things your way. You're a new coach. You're trying to set the precedent. But, I mean, if it's right there in 3D looking at you in the face, what else do you need to know? Like, what else do you need to see? You know what I mean?
Don't expect that to change anytime soon, man.
Today's the day.
Delano, what's good, bro?
Today's the day.
Hey, what's going on? How you feeling?
Delano, how you been, bro? Been a while, man. How you doing, man?
Yeah, it's been a bullet, man. But I'm doing all right, man. How about everybody in the chat, man? How about y'all?
Yo, it's good, Delano, man. We chilling over here, bro.
Yeah, man, chilling, bro. All is well, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, I just wanted to say, initially coming into the game, I thought that, this is an opportunity for us to make a statement because of the fact that we already had the things in our favor with Nurkic and CJ out. Plus, knowing that Cantor is a liability on defense, I thought we'd be able to feast on the inside. I didn't expect Derrick Jones to have a great first quarter like he did.
10 points.
And those are the type of things that we really got to be able to counter. This type of situation, I expected Knox to come in and have a good, good at least 8-10 minutes. But, he's been ineffective. And, these are moments where I go back to the 2018 draft, and I say all the time, we should have took Mikal Bridges or Michael Porter Jr., because I knew at that point that we would have been better off with those guys in the lineup. They're easily starters over Knox. And, I'm just hoping that the second half we smarten up, because it's like, how did y'all not do your homework on Anthony Simons? The kid was a shooter coming in to the draft in the second round 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? How do you, leave him open to take these shots? This stuff, you got to clean that type of stuff up.
Yeah,
I'm just hoping that they can do that in the second half. I've been happy with the team so far, but, these are the type of games where you really got to get up, especially when, the disrespect has been happening.
Got to bring
the
the energy,
Sacramento
man.
Kings game, I couldn't forgive the loss because of the fact that De'Aaron Fox was talking crazy, with the whole draft pick situation, and then he wanted those little subliminal shots,
it's Halliburton. Halliburton came coming
Halliburton
at us greasy, J. Ellis.
Yeah.
You saw it on Twitter with what was it, the Kermit the Frog?
Yeah, I think that was directed at us, man. I think that was a direct shot at KnicksFanTV, man.
That was directed at us. What about it? That was a direct shot, sniper shot.
That was a sniper shot at KnicksFanTV. Jake from Florida, everybody who was shitting on Halliburton.
It's Jay's from Florida.
It's all Jay's fault. That's what I said. I threw Jay under the bus. I threw him under the bus on Twitter, man. I snitched, bro. I told Halliburton, man. I did, man. I did. I said it wasn't me, Halliburton. It was all Jay from Florida, bro. I believed in you.
The way Jay from Florida worked Halliburton's name in every conversation that had nothing to do with nothing was crazy.
Oh, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for your squad on this Sunday night. My guy Chris was hoping that, the Knicks would save this Sunday, man. No football for the New York people.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're a Buccaneers fan or you're a Chiefs fan. You go through the football games like, whatever type of
Or
deal.
you're a Bills fan.
Yeah, I was looking for Buffalo to come through, but then
I don't think it was if anyone's from Buffalo, but
I was riding with Bills Mafia, man. I was hoping to see Bills Mafia make it, but it wasn't meant to be. Chiefs and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay playing at home.
You can say a lot about Tom Brady, and people have, and love him or hate him, you can't deny the fact.
Nah, he's a GOAT now. Undeniable.
Yeah. Real deal Holyfield.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Yeah, you can't take that away from him. He's the GOAT now. Official.
It's the GOAT of the past versus the GOAT of the future.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one heck of a battle.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
The new dynasty facing the face of the old dynasty.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun to watch. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm actually
me too.
excited.
Me too. It should be a good one. Should definitely be a good one. Two high octane offenses. I'm surprised Brady played so well in Lambeau. With the weather conditions and being that old, he was slinging it like he was throwing it around.
I think also what worked in their favor, though, yes, it was cold, but the sun was out for most of the game.
Yeah.
So it takes, the fact that it's 20-something degrees away. But then also the snow was cleared. It was snowing. It stopped snowing, and that kind of takes away the competitive edge in the favor of Green Bay. Is the whole part about playing in the frozen tundra. It's that it's frozen. It's frozen tonight.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know who used to deliver in that frozen tundra, though? I'm just asking if you know. I'm just checking. Checking if you know. Like, my man number 10 was nice. All right? Aaron Rodgers with one Super Bowl ring. Blaming everybody. Oh, I didn't make that call at the end. He's always crying. He's always crying about something.
Can we just briefly talk about, before the game comes back on, how he was mad that his coach didn't go for it on 4th and goal, but the man had a clear path to run for the touchdown and decided to stop and try to
always crying. Always crying, man.
I was so mad. I said, Aaron Rodgers, you've been playing in this league for how long? You don't know better than to run for the touchdown when you have it?
Always crying, man. He had it. He should have went for it. He got scared. So, they stayed home. All right, third quarter starting. Knicks down by 20. Let's see if we mount some resistance here.
Tom Thibodeau's pissed under that mask.
Multiple picks for Dame. And he makes him pay.
Yeah. It's one of those nights, man.
Makes him pay. Man, I love Dame, man. Hate that he plays for the Blazers, bro.
How do you feel about his music?
I like it. I like it, man. I like that Dame steps out of his comfort zone. He's just doing whatever he wants to do, man. Dropping dimes is my guy.
Holla.
Dame's got bars, man. I'm waiting for the Dame.
Dame got bars, man.
I'm waiting for the Dame Iman Shumpert battle.
Yeah, man.
Iman Shumpert.
Julius with the nice baseline turnaround. J. Ellis. Shades of Melo. He's trying to show Melo a little something.
I mean, they trained a while together last year.
Yeah. Obi also ran. Obi was also training with Melo back at Black Ops, Chris Brickley's gym in the city.
That's true.
All right, there we go. Julius wants to go one-on-one with Covington and gets called for the travel.
How far ahead are you, CP?
Yo, I'm on this Fios, man. Fiber optics, man. You got to give it to Verizon, yo.
Oh, he's so far ahead.
You gotta get with the fiber optics.
You're like, man, 2 plays ahead.
He's 1 plays and like 4 seconds later.
I come back from commercial. I felt like we were closer before halftime. and then all of a sudden,
I'm on that 5G. I'm on that technology wave, man. I gotta get with me. Ash, I tell you, you gotta dash away the AT&T, man. You gotta get the Verizon wave.
I don't understand. I just don't get it.
Chico, for somebody in the chat said Dame would wash Shump in the game of bars.
That's what I said. He would wash him. Competition.
All right, Knicks down 23 here. Are we gonna try to expose Cannon here, bro? What'd you say?
Somebody said CP's live streaming from the court.
Might as well be.
Somebody, Gregory Castillo said I got 6G.
Portland.
Hey, man.
Right now, be
Jeez,
honest.
yo, Dame is unconscious right
Yeah,
now.
Dame is just being Dame right now.
Nothing's even hitting the rim.
Nah. Portland back in the zone all night, JL, so they make you pay. And Alec Burks makes him
There
pay.
you go.
See, I said that very delayed, even though I saw that like 3 seconds ago. I'm just seeing if you guys.
Thanks.
Thanks for not spoiling it for the slogan over here.
You're
Yeah.
almost like on par with the shot too.
You know what I got to do next time? What we'll do next time is I'm gonna put a DVR up here and pause it so that we'll have you guys to catch up.
Gotta pause it for the slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on slow mode.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Step back, Dame.
Do better, Optimum.
Filthy,
God.
man. Filthy.
Yeah.
All right.
Jeez. What defense is that?
Alec Burks.
Let's go. Burks
Keep us
cooking.
back
Now
in the
Burks
game.
is back. This is what I'm talking about. Burks is back. He had to shake off the rust from the earlier games, man. Burks is back.
All right.
Man, they over helping. Man, we got lucky. Dame's putting so much pressure on his defense.
Wide open three for Hood that it's just missed. Nick's still down by a dub. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for your squad.
Bayside Junior said, "So this is what a real point guard looks like."
Oh yeah, that boy's been cold blooded for 9 years. Oh.
There we go.
Nah, it's a bad pass by Jew. He know Mitch don't got hands like that. He shouldn't have passed it to him like that.
Yeah, he passed it behind him.
Yeah. That was a bad pass.
Yeah, usually the zone you want to get the ball in the middle of the court.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Knicks
You just
catch
can't
another
have to
break.
close the layup. All right.
Yeah, they caught a break right there.
Caught a couple of breaks.
Mm-hmm.
In and out from Burks from three. Or Burks with the strip. Take that shot, Burks.
Yeah.
Tries a little foul. And
Looked a little questionable, but I'll take it.
I'll take it right now. We need all help we can
Yeah,
get.
I'll take it.
Burks was definitely hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna challenge? I hope not.
I think they might. Oh, no, they didn't.
They're up by 20, man. Let's have it.
Yeah, please. Just give us some points, man.
Dog a bone, Portland.
Just give a dog a bone, man.
Facts.
Big Surge sends a super chat. He said, whoever said our shooting might be better than we think this year need a slap upside the head. Hashtag forgive me. Hashtag climbing back in the window. So Surge is back in the window.
Yeah, I had a feeling this road trip wasn't going to be as,
It's tough,
successful.
man. Bro, these road trips are tough, bro.
Yeah, man.
There's still time to, go straight down the middle, 2-2.
You could still split it. But, Utah's playing well. They just watched, I think they watched the Warriors yesterday, right? Last night.
Oh, things we have in common.
Yeah. And the Spider's cooking right now, so.
You lost the Warriors, can't relate.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. If we can finish this thing 2-2, all things considered, that's not terrible.
I'd be impressed.
Yeah,
if we beat Utah again,
yeah, I take it.
I'd be impressed. It's hard to beat good teams like that twice.
Yeah,
especially at home.
that's a fact. Quiet night for RJ. Stuck at two bullets, no free throw attempts. Yales.
Yeah,
No free throw attempts for RJ.
Yeah, he hasn't seemed to flow today. He hasn't really been getting.
What'd you say, Ed?
Are they freezing my man out? What's going on here?
I think that's the.
I think part of it is the zone. Part of it is Julius, dominating the ball a bit.
It's a little bit of everything. He hasn't been
everything.
Yeah, zone, Julius, Alec Burks is in the lineup now.
Burks, yeah.
Plus
that changes things.
Yeah. Plus he was out with 2 fouls, so he sat a long time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Portland back in the zone, JLs. They are not leaving that tonight. Man, for good reason.
Burks, keep shooting, please.
They are not leaving that zone tonight, bro.
What, defensive 3 seconds? I saw the ref do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, RJ team sent Burks taking the ball away from. Yeah, that's gonna happen with Burks in the lineup, but you need him in this zone against his zone. You need his shooting. So we'll have to see how this transpires going forward.
They got Julius shooting the tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, back in the zone.
We're gonna see zone all night. We gotta solve this, man.
There you go.
There we go, RJ.
I mean, he missed it, but that's a shot you want him to take.
Yeah, rolled in, rolled out.
Yeah, that's a shot you want him to take. And Canner gets an offensive rebound over 4 Knicks, jails.
They missed the shot. Everybody, they missed the shot.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, man.
There you go, Mitch. Wow.
You said, man. There you go. No. That's Dame. That's Dame.
That was good defense by Mitch, too,
yeah.
man.
What else can you do, man?
This is why Alec Burks is in the game. Come on, Burks.
This is why we got him in the game. 3-pointer by Burks. Knicks now 8 of 16 from downtown.
So you're synced back up with him? Jay?
No, I'm just delaying my play-by-play. I'm just delaying my play-by-play.
Dame missed again, guys.
Oh, Dame was trying to show out right there. Right in the chat said Dame was wild, and Dame was definitely trying to show out right there.
Burks hits another 3. He's gonna shoot him out the zone. He looks hyped. Let's go.
Well, Burks.
More of average is right. He can't shoot 100% the whole game. Right?
Burks keeping us in this thing.
Jeez.
Burks keeping us in this thing.
There we go. Burks bringing the ball up now. Randle. Back to Burks. Back to Burks. I hate you. I hate you.
Back to Peyton.
I hate you, Peyton.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I don't understand. You pass it back to the hot hand. It's not that complex.
No, but what it was that his pass lane to Burks was cut off. He had no other option.
No, we did not cut off CP.
Yo, they had 3 guys on him. They had 3 guys on him.
That was the Burks was. Oh my god. That was not. I'm sorry, CP.
No.
Unless I was looking at RJ.
I'm with you, Jay Ellis. He wasn't cut off.
Where
was not cut off at all?
Where was
not even a little bit?
Where was Burks at? Was Burks at the top corner or the bottom corner?
He was at the top.
I don't know.
Left side of the court.
Yeah, he could have.
That was not even a difficult pass.
Yeah.
My man hits 3 in a row, and you.
And he goes to Peyton.
Like,
he goes to Peyton.
Hits. Do you see this?
Oh man, whenever those times happen, bro, and it's like Julius, he finds the open man, and you look and you're hoping it's somebody else. Whenever you see Peyton, it's like my heart just sinks, bro. I can't. It's like it's the most disappointing thing to see when they find Peyton for open threes.
It's kind of like that SNL skit with Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
You just know the energy's about to be sucked out of the room.
You just know it.
Peyton gets the ball in his hand. I'm like,
oh man.
And he took the 3 from 30 feet behind the 3-point line, guys. It wasn't even an NBA 3. It was what the hell was that, man?
I wonder what we could get Peyton for. Like, I'll send them away for like,
oh my god,
a pair of ones. Like, just
nothing.
Like, don't even give me.
I told you, I don't need anything. I don't need anything.
What's $6 million?
I don't need anything. Yeah.
Not even. I'll send it. Yo, you can have them for a handshake and have a good day. Like, whatever you want. Just take them.
Jacob Carlson in the chat said Burks was cut off, but Peyton did not need to take that. That's what I thought. From my angle, it looked like
it looked to me like Peyton.
It didn't look like that to me.
It looked like Burks was cut off to me. Big Surge in the chat says bring back Chris Duhon. George Jones put Elf on the shelf.
Oh, that's funny. Elf on the shelf.
Dimitri checking in from London. Salute Dimitri, bro. 4 a.m., 4:30 in London. He says, bring back Moutier. He shoots better than Elfrid Payton.
Dog, I'm not even. He does. That's the part. That's the sad
Someone
part.
said, JJ Too Smooth said, Ashley, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, I saw that.
Listen, if I can get a pair of ones for him, why not?
Hey, give me them Dior ones that my man was rocking at the inauguration.
We definitely not get a pair of Dior ones.
Hey, what about some K Swiss?
He said the K Swiss. Damn, J. Ellis, you sinking low, man. That is low.
Jeez.
That's disrespectful.
That is low. What's even low is your boy Frank can't even get in the game. Ooh, what's going on here? It's a 15-point game.
I don't know.
But honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Michael Anthony asks, doesn't Peyton have a no trade clause? Does he?
Yes, he does.
have a no trade
Technically,
clause.
with the way that the contract was.
I thought though that with the new CBA, basically it's not necessarily a no trade clause. It's just the player would have to approve where he got traded to.
Yeah, it is. It is. He has to approve the trade.
Yeah, but he
has to
can't
approve the
prevent
trade.
himself from getting traded. It just has to be a mutual agreement on where he goes to.
Right.
Oh, so that's not really a no trade clause then. You just have to agree where we're going to send you. Slide him a couple hundreds under the table and be like, here, you know what? You want to go to Dallas. You do. Here.
Blazers back in the zone. Mitch calling for it.
There you go.
Finally finds him. 15-point lead. All right. We're making headway.
Yeah, we are.
We are making headway.
I want to rewind. I want to rewind to see if he was open or not. I was so mad.
It didn't look like it to me, bro. It didn't look like it to me. But
All right.
as Bully Barrett is finally getting points on the board. Finally.
Barrett.
His
Yeah.
first point since the opening drive of the first quarter.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Just chip away here. Chip away. 3-pointer will give us some momentum.
Cut, Julius. That was it.
Okay, so for everyone saying that's the definition of a no trade clause, yes, but I'm clarifying because some people think a no trade clause means you can't be traded at all, and that's not the case. A player just has to approve where
He's
they
got to
get.
approve it. Yeah, so
So just clarification.
It just makes it difficult, more
It
difficult.
just makes, just clarifying for people who may not know what it means so everybody can relax in the chat. Just take a breather. I know we're in a spot right now. Just clarifying for those who may not know what it means. Everyone's breathing.
Yeah, somehow, however he got that contract, technically he got that in there. Salute to Scrooge King. Scrooge, you say you hashtag new every show, man. Salute to you anyway.
He just wants a shout out.
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
just wants a shout out, man. It's all right, no doubt. Knicks down 15, man. If we can make it close.
Yeah, the Blazers are cooling off, so we
Yeah.
just have to hit some shots right now.
Yeah, if Peyton can just stop dribbling.
Just stop. Just stop.
Oh man, this is
Mid-range
this is
Julius
clunky.
hasn't been working.
This is clunky right here, man.
RJ was open for a second. That was a bad possession.
Yeah, it was a bad possession. It was a waste of possession, JLs.
Thanks. I thought he should have gave it to RJ at
It's a
the
waste of possession.
Sure.
Push.
Rotate. Let's go. Alfred's pushing. Mitch going down the middle.
These boys can't buy a basket, bro.
Yeah, man.
New York bricks are out tonight.
Yeah, Mitch was in position for the offensive rebound, couldn't tip it in.
He has trouble controlling those, man.
Yeah. I mean, granted, there was like three Blazers around him.
Yeah. Salute to Hugo Prospero checking in from Portugal. He says, hit that thumbs up button for you boys over here in Portugal. All right. So to everybody in the chat once again. Heedy sends a super chat. He says, Melo's the only player from the 54 win team still in the league. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow.
That makes sense because Shumper's out. JR is out. Think about all the younger players from that team, right? Shumper's out. JR
That's
is
crazy
out.
that the younger players are out.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
Shumper's
insane.
gone. Felton is gone. Kid is a coach. Pablo's a coach. Novak is doing commentary.
No, wait, wasn't Chandler on that team? Isn't he still in the league?
Nah, Chandler's gone. Chandler was. Chandler
rumored
was
to come
on
to the
Houston.
Knicks.
Chandler was on Houston, yeah. He last played for the Rockets. Tyson Chandler.
Oh, snap. When did he go to Houston?
This past offseason. He was in the bubble with them. He was in the bubble. And, yeah, so Tyson's gone. He was actually one of the players they were looking at to bring back, but they brought Taj back instead.
Yep. He was rumored to come back to the Knicks.
Yeah.
And they didn't bring him back.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was a smart move. I just feel like Tyson, wasn't he having back issues? I remember he had something going on.
Yeah, he's done his days, man. I think Tyson's done his days. Even though, theoretically you would bring him in for better rim protection than Ty, I don't think he has anything left. I think Tyson done his days, man.
I'm surprised that J.R. Smith is out.
Not really, though. He didn't really do much in the bubble with the Lakers, though, bro.
Yeah, he didn't. He definitely didn't, but he also, I feel like he didn't get a lot of run.
He didn't. Yeah, him and Waiters really didn't get that much. Him and Waiters didn't really get that much burn.
Yeah,
like
to go from being the guy on the Cavs and then can't get in a team. People, teams need to point you. I thought he would at least be a bench.
He still left that thing with a ring, man. So salute to Earl. He's always winning.
Yeah.
Earl is out there on the golf course somewhere, just enjoying retirement, man, chilling.
Yeah, man. Like I've had my frustrations with J.R. Smith for sure, but I at least thought he would be in the league.
Yeah. Nah, but JR did numbers, man. 6th man of the year with us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when they first brought him in. He brought him back from China. And that was when Linsanity was going off. And they brought JR in, and JR started his first game back. He started cooking.
Wasn't that the year he also manhandled the Knicks into signing his brother? Remember his brother?
Yeah. Yes. Was that year or the next year? Was it that or the off season?
Maybe it was the next.
Because he had joined the Knicks like midway through the year. And I think it was that off season because that was CAA.
Yeah, I think it was the off season next.
Yeah. I think Leon Rose had a hand in that.
Rose is a G.
And Dame Dollars is a G, keeping his team in this game. Knicks down by, 18?
Yep, IQ's not getting back in this game, is he?
Knicks going with Peyton, struggling. Rivers, struggling. Randle, our guy. Noel, not an option.
Yeah.
And who's the last guy?
Why did they take Burks out of all people?
I don't know. Rod says, why is Austin Rivers first off the bench? And RJ.
I guess they want to get RJ some extra runs since he's been sitting for so long.
This is Tibbs being Tibbs, man. This is Tibbs being Tibbs, and
Burks hits 3 in a row. You take him out?
Yeah. Why is Burks out of the game?
And you put in Rivers.
For the people asking when the trade deadline is, it's March 25th.
March 25th, yeah.
March 25th is the trade deadline. So.
Yep. All right. Knicks down by 16. 87-71. And they force a turnover.
There we go.
There we go.
Peyton.
Now, where's Randle going? There's no three-point shooters out there.
You know where he's going. He's going to Peyton.
He's going to bully Barrett, J. Ellis. I hope you saw that already because he went to RJ. Yeah.
What's up, Barrett? They mean disrespect you.
And Harry Giles.
See the ball, see your man, Noel.
It's a prayer.
I don't feel like Obi's gotten much play tonight.
Yeah.
He doesn't get much play in general.
Old Dog's been struggling.
Barrett is starting to cook. Let him go to that left hand.
Bully Barrett is in the game. That was a nice move, man. That was a nice sneak layup, JLs. I like that. Very crafty.
We'll see if RJ can get his 20 points in the fourth.
Yeah. Julius, watch your back, Julius.
Good no call by the ref.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Dame was trying to draw the foul there. Watch your back, Jew. Okay.
Julius trying to put Melo in some barbecue chicken action.
Kind of out Melo.
He's trying to put Melo in the barbecue chicken.
Noel offense.
And Melo absolutely rejects
Yo.
RJ's floater. Melo out here looking like David Robinson. What's going on?
Melo's blocks are so crazy.
Get that shit out of here.
I just still don't know how he does it. Like, he doesn't block the ball traditionally like a normal person does it too. Peyton is starting to cook now. Look at that.
Hey, we are alive right now. It is a 12-point game. We have life. Oof. And shades of Melo.
Ooh, behind
that
the
fall.
Sending the double.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
See, those tough shots Melo was hitting before.
Damn.
Not hitting right now.
Not hitting right now.
There are signs of life.
We have signs of life, baby. 12-point lead. 89-77. Let's go.
In any game, the only saving grace is that you can always expect a shooting team to go cold at some point.
Yeah,
it's just
that's a
matter
fact.
of can you take advantage
That's a
of
fact.
when that happens? Because it's only a short moment. Sometimes. Sometimes it's a long moment. But if it's a short moment, can you take advantage? So if the Knicks can take advantage, we're still in this thing. So
6 third-quarter points for RJ. Finally coming alive. Coming alive. RJ's on the board. 8 points. We're getting some buckets from Peyton as well. And, Julius doing his best to keep us in it. But they're chipping away. 12-point game. Let's see where Tibbs goes with this fourth quarter lineup and for how long. You could expect Quickley to come in. I guess he goes with Kevin Obi. But for how long does he go with that lineup? The lineup has been kind of cold last 2 games.
Yeah, but Quickley, this is the same. I'm having flashbacks of a game where the whole second unit sat the entire third quarter, came in the fourth quarter really cold.
Yeah, that was that the Magic game? No.
wasn't it? No, it was the Kings game, wasn't it? Or no, it was the Cavs game. Wasn't it the Cavs game?
I think it was a Magic game you're talking about.
It was the Magic game.
It was either the Cavs or the Kings.
Yeah, but in that game, IQ was doing well as well that game.
Yeah.
And, IQ was doing well in this game. So hopefully, he doesn't come back cold and he ends up, being the aggressive IQ that we know and love and hitting these 3-point shots and making these guys play up on them, man.
Yeah. That's a fact, man. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your squad. CP, Ashley Moss, my man Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time Show. A couple more super chats came in. Chris Atkins says, for the life of me, I don't understand why Frank doesn't get burned when Peyton struggles. He's a way better defender and can make an open 3. Well, as we said, Tibbs is going to stick with his guys for right now. I think Frank's minutes is going to come at the expense of a inconsistent Austin Rivers or maybe a Kev. But that's the only window. I don't. Peyton's minutes are not going to change for a while, folks. I think it's something you're going to have to get used to.
Exactly.
IQ is back in the fourth quarter.
All right, let's see what we do here.
They go IQ, Obi, Rivers, Noel, and Kev.
Okay.
IQ wants that matchup with Simons. IQ wants it.
Okay. Fade away.
Let's go.
Fade away from IQ. I like that shot.
Shake and bake, baby.
Yep. Has Melo hit a bucket all night?
In the first quarter.
Oh, Melo's got 5 points. 2 for 12. Eek.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have more than 5. I feel like he's hit more than 5. Maybe I'm just like...
I think he had 2 in a row or something when Obi was guarding him, I think. And then he's been fumbling and bumbling right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Andrew H said Ashley gonna have to get creative soon with the hairstyles. Listen, y'all gonna donate.
I told you.
I
I told you.
Malaysian funds.
I'm
We starting it
I'm
up.
about to send you the Anthony Mason barbershop table.
We can start a hairstyle cash app. You guys can donate it, and I will do whatever you want.
I'm about to send you the Anthony Mason barbershop catalog. Just check that out. It's got some joints for you in there. All right, here we go. IQ, Rivers, Kev, Obi, and Nerlens.
Mm-hmm. Austin Rivers tried to drive, nothing there. Rivers to step back.
It's off
the dribble.
Break it, man. We need corner boy Kev to appear in this game. 0 points, JL's 0 for 3 from downtown. We need corner boy Kev to get activated. He's been the difference maker in these wins, man.
Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. When you don't have the shooting, corner guard Gav, he's been the reliable 3-point shot.
I mean, look at the bench production right now. You're getting nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That also can't help.
Oof.
Gary Trent Jr. is a problem. He was a couple picks after Mitch in that draft. I think those are the last 2 steals, really, of that second round. The last 2, like, really good rotation players.
Okay.
Yeah, Nerlens with a little baseline finesse. All right.
All right. Nice pass, Austin.
Yeah.
Now we're down by 10, man.
Yeah. Obi taking on the Melo challenge. Okay, O-Dog.
You and I, Obi. Actually, I'm like Obi's defense on smaller players hasn't been that bad. Oh, and as we say that, Melo is a 3. All right.
I saw it, man. I seen that Melo form, that classic Melo form.
Yeah.
When he let it go, I said, "Oh man, it's a wrap."
Yeah, the way he was hopping after the shot,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
The 3 technically shouldn't count because he didn't do 3 to dunk.
He didn't do 3 to dunk.
Woo! Quickly hits it from.
But IQ claps back. Let's go.
Nice.
10-point game, IQ. Come on, let's go. Just chip away. Steal that ball, man.
Cut it
Just
back
step
to
up
10.
on Simmons. That's it. You know they want to go Simmons.
Oh, cookies. Oh,
You know they want to go Simmons.
I like the team. Rotate.
Yeah, that's the only potent.
we go.
Trent can knock that down for you too. Nice whip pass by IQ.
Obi trying to post Melo.
Nice whip pass by IQ.
It was one more pass to Austin Rivers. Knox out of control. Man, Mox does not know what to do with his body on drives at all.
Yeah. Corner boy Kev is not.
Man.
I feel like he lost a step from 2 years ago, JLs.
Who?
Kev. Like, I'm not lost a step, but like I felt like Kev was a lot more aggressive, driving to the rim, and just a little bit more coordinated. Like this year, he just seems like, putting the ball on the floor is just an absolute train wreck for him right now.
Oh,
You know what, CP?
Yeah.
I feel he looked good in summer league, CP.
Oh yeah, he did.
But he got to the NBA though. Those same drives that were working in summer league.
Yeah, we ain't in Vegas no more, man.
Yeah, man.
Haha.
Oh, box out. Come on, guys.
That's effort right there, bro.
That's box out. That's fundamentals.
That's
box
effort,
out.
man.
Find the body when the ball goes up.
That's effort. You got to find Derrick Jones. That's why he's there. You got to put a body on him, man. Got to put a body on Derrick Jones, bro. That's why he's there. That's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he does. Effort. He's an energy and effort guy. That's it.
That's on Kev. Look at you, Kev.
That's on Kev. Can't lose him. Cannot lose sight of him.
Put a body on him, man.
And Dame is back in the game.
You gotta know this guy. He's gonna hustle. He's gonna rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Put a body on him.
Dame is back in the game, folks. Let's see. It's gonna be a tough test. Who's guarded Dame? Rivers?
Yeah. Oh no.
IQ.
Ooh.
With the veteran play.
I love the patience.
That's a veteran play right there.
The retreat dribble.
Yeah.
The retreat dribble after the pick.
IQ leading us. Let's go, IQ.
Ooh.
Let's go, IQ. Pull up.
IQ said, "Don't take me out this game, because
I dare you, Tibbs. I dare you.
pull up, pull up,
Pull up. Pull up, IQ.
let's go,
Let's go. Let's go.
5-point swing.
And Immanuel
Keep
Quickley
Peyton on the bench.
turns it into a
I
5-point
just
game.
saw that.
Let's go.
Put him on your
Go.
back.
Let's go, IQ. Keep Peyton on the bench.
We finishing this game.
Finish
We
the
this
game.
with IQ.
Finish the game. Let's get it going. Immanuel Quickley putting his stamp on this fourth quarter, J. Ellis.
He can't hold you.
He can't hold him. They can't hold him. Let's go. Emmanuel Quickley giving us a shot in the arm. Let's get it going.
Let's get it going, man.
Let's get it going. 20 points off the bench for IQ. 4 of 5 from downtown. Let's go. Let's go. We here.
We here, man.
We here. Back in the game.
You just gotta hit open shots, man. Just hit open shots.
I mean, yeah. And we got to figure out what to do with Dame, man, because the pick and roll defense is going to be stressed right now. It's going to be strained. They're going to go heavy Dame to try to close this thing. So we got to, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how Tibbs attacks him.
I don't know, man. I feel like we gotta get the ball out of Dame's hands.
You got to get it out of his hands.
Get out of his
Let
hands.
somebody
Everybody else
beat
is
you.
going cold. Everybody else is going cold on the Blazers.
Yeah. And the chat's going crazy. IQ's going in the chat right now. Let's go. My guy Paul P from Trinidad is in the building once again. My guy Greg from Vietnam is in the building. Michael Gonzalez says leave Peyton in Portland. The game's not even over. The game's not even over. He's making moves.
The flights leaving at 2 a.m.
Yeah, we gotta tell him the wrong flight time.
We gotta give him the wrong flight number, man.
Yeah, in the airport.
Yeah.
We're leaving 2:30.
We-
At 1 o'clock. Nah, man, I'm at 2:30 Eastern time. What's the plan?
Yeah, change his itinerary up, man.
Sure.
Salute Wesley Ferguson in the chat. Splashing 12676 says Quick is our fledgling assassin. Hawkeye 420 says salute Chuck D. Yeah, man, Chuck D. the Rhyme Animal is in the chat, vibing with the people. If you're a Chuck D. Public Enemy fan, throw a hashtag PE in the chat. Joey says, yo, CP, shout me out. Joey, what's going on? Ash, what you want to shout out in the chat?
Let me shout out everyone giving love to IQ. Put them fire emojis if you want IQ to stay in. Tibbs better not screw this up.
Keep him in. Do not screw this up, Tibbs.
He's in. Let's see, who else can I shout out? Shout out to Eric Avalar, says, I believe in the Knicks. That's what's up. I like that energy.
Let's go.
Let's do it. I mean, listen, it was winnable. Winnable. We in here. We're in this thing. This is a winnable situation right now.
I like this.
For IQ, all through the chat.
This.
Fire emojis for all through IQ.
IQ taking the challenge, man. Simmons was cooking him. Simons was cooking him in the first half. IQ stepping his game up right now. Stepping up the challenge. Now Rivers just got to try to contain Dame.
7 minutes left.
Try to contain him.
By 5.
IQ, it's your time. Let's go.
I know the shots aren't dropping.
Shots aren't dropping.
I like the nice contest by Obi. Got the hand up, didn't foul.
Like I told you, everyone goes cold. Can you take advantage is the key. It's not how you start.
Pull that.
I like that, though, JL. So turning IQ into the shooter.
Yep.
Running it, having Rivers run it, and running those plays for IQ. We'll take it. He just missed it.
You missed it. Keep shooting it. I don't care if you miss. Keep shooting. Oh, wow.
Covington gets that.
Yeah, good no call by the ref. Now they're playing off him. There you go. It's high pick and roll. There we go. Now pass to Obi. Or that. Oh, Noel, you.
I need Mitch.
Kids wrap that ball to you, bro. Come on. Noel misses the easy dunk.
Gotta go up big, man.
Wow. Dame hit some crazy shot.
Dame pulls up from damn near the logo. Back to a 10-point lead. 5-point swing.
Yeah, man. You gotta hit shots, man.
Noel,
Right now, he's
man.
hitting
Come
shots.
on, Noel, man. Like,
You're missing too many open
bro.
ones, man.
Come on, man. Gotham Lobs. We got to finish those, bro.
Gotta finish those.
Got to finish
Dame
those,
is-
man.
Dame is gonna hit crazy shots. You can't miss layups.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, that is the problem. So, all right, back to a 10-point lead. Man, that was fast.
Yeah, it was fast.
That was fast.
I think it was because people didn't put enough fire emojis in the chat.
Yeah, it wasn't enough fire in the chat.
I felt like
man.
we couldn't feel our energy.
I think that's what it was.
Oh, my God, bro.
I think we needed more fire emojis.
Butterfingers, Nerlens. Nerlens got to come out. I think that's what that timeout is for. I think Tibbs, maybe, does Tibbs go with, got to finish with the starters with IQ, right, Jails? I mean, where are you
Gotta
going?
go there, man. Gotta get IQ in there. You gotta get Burks in there, who was hot before you took him out,
Yeah.
for sure.
So do you go, yeah, I would go IQ, RJ Burks, Randall, Mitch.
Our ideal starting five
Our ideal starting
from the
five.
get. We
Yeah,
gotta
from
go
the
with
jump.
that.
Let's go.
They gotta finish the game,
Yeah,
man.
they got to
And I
finish
know
it.
I advocated once upon a time for Rivers to be in the starting five. I rebuked that.
He's
I take
Austin
it
is
back.
well. You know, your dream is about to come true because Austin is about to get Frank some minutes in here in the future. Because if he keeps bumming it up,
That's
Frank is gonna get his chance, man.
That's what I'm saying. The door is ajar.
Frank is gonna get his chance.
Door is ajar.
The door
Knox
is
and
ajar. Just a little
Knox,
bit.
Knox and Austin Rivers, man. They haven't been the same in a week.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And Elite Wolf spamming the chat with the fire emojis. He wants a W.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's
Need
go.
that energy.
Iller, the Canadian homer, is vexed right now that RJ is not on the court. I think he's gonna get in right now. It's do or die right now. It's 5 minutes
Yeah,
left,
it's
so
do
he
or
has
die.
to. Yeah, he has to hit that thumbs up. Let's go. How many people we got in the chat right now? Late night check-in. West Coast swing. We have how many people we got? 978. It's creeping up on 1,000 people. Hoping for a Knicks win. Carmelo Anthony, 1 in 5 Knicks to score more than 50 more than once. Who are the other 4? I missed it. I know Bernard King was up there. I didn't see the rest. So to everybody watching on Facebook too, man. Sometimes I forget it.
Patrick Ewing,
Bernard King,
Bernard King, and Richie.
Guerin.
Yes.
Yeah, Richie Guerin, old time Nick. The Knicks going with IQ, Burks, Rivers,
IQ off ball now.
Randall, and Mitch. Off ball quickly. We need him.
Interesting.
We need him. And Julius.
Oh, they call that travel.
Julius going hero ball. Gets called for a travel. Salute to Hussein Gazelle checking in from Lebanon. He says good morning. Good morning to
Morning.
Hussein. And Julius gets called for a travel. So that's not how you want it to come out the timeout, JL.
That's definitely not. Enos Cantor with a block. Oh, end the game now. This guy averages like 0.2 blocks a game. Well, let's get the rebound. Ah,
Yeah, you see that energy play by Derrick Jones, man. That's why he's there.
yeah.
That's why he's there, folks. Need that.
We just let somebody else beat us, man.
Knicks got to try to just build some good possessions here. Don't try to win it all in one shot. You know, we got to get in some rhythm shots right now.
Mm-hmm. Rivers.
Austin got to get back in the gym, man.
Ugh.
I don't know what happened.
Find the park, Austin.
Yeah. Salute to Francois. He's checking in from Burundi. Wow. Burundi, JLs. We all over the map right now tonight.
Man.
Okay, let's see. We got Dame being guarded by Burks. Finds Canner. Finds Simons. For 3.
Knicks back down.
Yeah, falling apart at the seams right now in crunch time.
Still time.
Falling apart at the seams.
There we go. Take that. There we go. Back down by 10, 104, 94. Portland is up. Good steal, Burks.
Yeah. And good job by Rivers not taking the shot. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bring that thing back out and reset.
Got a pick for IQ, please.
Facts.
Somebody. Mix. Nice pass. That's foul.
I can't believe they got Canner getting them frustrated, man. We didn't do a good job exposing Canner tonight. But you know what? They had that zone going, though.
They had the zone.
Protect them.
They had the zone.
Yeah, that zone was protecting them. And we're a good team to roll that out on. So, you know, good game plan by Stotts all night.
Why is RJ not on the court?
That's a good point. But, yeah, I think Rivers needs to come out of this thing.
Yeah, for Rivers.
Where's RJ? Come on, Tibbs. Seriously?
For Rivers.
I think... I mean, is Tibbs telling you here that he wants Rivers checking Dame?
I think that's what he's thinking.
Because you have Simons in the game. I guess he doesn't want Quickley checking Dame, but you got Burks in the game as well.
Trying to double Dame. Good recovery by the Knicks. Nice fighting by Mitch, not letting Enes Kanter post. It's not been a Randle game.
No, it hasn't been a good game for Randle, and I think he's letting these refs get him out of it mentally too. So
yeah, he's been complaining all night.
Yeah, he definitely has been. So 10-point game, still alive. 3 minutes to go in the fourth.
Facts. Peyton is still on the bench. Which is good.
RJ, can I get some 9 God love? Maybe you'll bring
Hashtag 9
You want to try everything.
Yeah.
9 God please.
Yeah. Not sure why RJ's not in the game after he had a hot third, J. Ellis.
Like,
Yeah.
After he has a third quarter like that, why are you going back to Rivers?
Tibbs is like, shooting too well.
Why are you going back to Rivers?
I have to cool you down a little bit, sir. You're playing too well. Austin, get on in here.
The second time he did that, man.
Why?
Did it to Burks and did it to RJ.
For what? I don't know, man. Tibbs is a stubborn guy.
I don't get it either.
Somebody asked, is Frank available today? Yeah, Frank was available today. No Bullock. Frank and Rivers are available. And Rivers is getting some burn, getting most of the burn.
Right?
Off the bench. Yeah, how many minutes? 24 minutes for Rivers tonight. 23 minutes for RJ. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I can't put my finger on it because he's still not back out there. There's 3 minutes left.
Yeah. Blazers are inbounding right now. Good ball denial on Dame. Dame eventually gets it, though. Gets us the pick and roll with Dame and Kanter, man.
You got to throw that shit, Jails.
For real. I thought a Mitch block was coming for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Francois team hashtag new. I don't know. Is there an injury?
Quickly throws a
Ash, you wanna
foul.
check Twitter again on RJ. Is there an injury?
Look.
Shout out Shannon Sutton checking in from Salt Lake City, Utah. I don't know if you're a Jazz fan or a Knicks fan. But Knicks will be in Utah on Tuesday. Knicks down right now by 12. 3 minutes left.
No, nothing on RJ. He seems to be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more frustrating. No
We
word
got
on
1,000 people on the check-in late night. Shout out to Big Baller 2 says ain't no Blazers fan TV, that's for sure. Salute Blazers,
Yeah.
salute you. That's the quote of the night. All right. Who else we got in here?
Oof.
Oh, we got Blazer fans in the chat.
He said, shout out, he said, Hawkeye said, why is the only Blazer fan on the planet in this chat?
Who is the Blazer fan in the chat right now? Is it Carlos Daniels? Carlos Daniels talking greasy right now.
I just couldn't, I lost where he was. But
I can't tell.
I did see him. If you're the Blazers fan, just type Blazers real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, Blazers.
Carlos Daniels in here. I guess he's trying to troll. I don't know. Whatever he's trying to do. All right, Julius hits his first one. Knicks down by 11. Let's get Carlos Daniels up out of here. Mods making quick work out of him. Tiger style, what's going on? Jason Anderson said Randle body language is trash tonight. Well, it should be because he should be abusing Canner out there and he just can't. So once again it's a game. Julius has to lock in mentally and can't let the lack of calls and stuff get to him.
We have a few Blazers fans. There's Joseph. Barack Obama apparently is in here too.
Barack, how dare you, Barack? Voted for you.
Gab.
Oh, good D, Julius. Strip.
Damien, Blazer fan from
Let's
Australia.
go.
Damien said Chuck D invited him. Chuck, you sending Blazer fans in here to the
shots fired, Chuck.
Chuck, come on, Chuck. Nah, it's all good, man. All are welcome. It is what it is. We appreciate the support. All the chats go to promoting the show.
Knicks defense is turning up.
And the Knicks defense is tightening it up. Julius and Quickley out there. Let's go. Let's go. Julius still looking for calls, Ellis.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like we trapping Dame at the top now. We ain't letting that happen. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Last ditch effort. No RJ. Interesting. So maybe this is a minutes thing. I don't know. I can't really put my head on it. Well, we'll be interested to see what Tibbs says in the post game. Be interesting to see what Tibbs says in the post game. If you guys want to call in after the game, phone lines up 657-383-1509. Call us up. Knicks down by 8 with 2 minutes left. Salute to Kevin K. What's going on? Yeah, Julie's trying to stop the clock, so let's go. And Robert Sabell said, not the spin.
Yeah, spin.
Shout out to Leonidas, Knicks fan from Greece.
Nice. Leonidas checking in from Greece. Okay.
Let's hit these free throws, my guy.
Yeah.
Come on.
3 points. Free.
Yeah.
3 points.
Everybody in the chat, hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up button as well. Let's get those likes up. 1,000 people watching. Let's get those likes up. Julius clanks the first one.
Oh, man. Easy points,
There
guys.
you go. When did Julius get 22 points? When did that happen?
Quiet dub deuce.
The free throw line, 9 of 10. The Knicks defense is turned up.
Turn it up. Julius leading them. Julius is leading them.
Nice.
Pick. Let's go, Mitch. Rivers.
Hey, man.
Let's go.
IQ draws fouls like a vet.
Let's go. You know what, CP?
Savvy.
Ever since IQ stopped lobbying for foul calls.
Savvy, man. Savvy. I love it.
Pulling the Trey Young.
Yeah.
That is a Trae Young-esque move.
Yeah. It's nice, man. Let's go, IQ. Rob Sabell says that boy good. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, no 9 got tonight. I think they going at it. They're gonna finish without him. So
Yeah.
could be a minutes thing. I think Tibbs is gonna say it was a matchup thing. Worldwide West in the building. Worldwide West has been traveling with the team, bro. But yeah, I think RJ's done tonight. Could be a minutes thing. 23 minutes for RJ.
I don't think it's a minute.
I think they are challenging this, yes. Or it's either that or they're checking to see if he shot a 3. Let's see. Let me turn up.
Right now we're down by 7.
They're challenging it.
Well, it's a foul.
It's a challenge.
Definitely a foul.
It's a foul.
And it looks like he's behind the 3-point line, at least from this angle.
It's a foul. Veteran play, George. Veteran play by IQ, man.
Definitely a 3, too.
Yeah. Love that he's finishing the game.
Yeah, definitely 3. Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Three free throws for Quickley. All right. So here we go. Here we go.
Come on, guys. Free.
Free is the name of the game. And we got the right guy at the line.
And they lose a timeout.
Yeah.
I like it. Good challenge, guys.
Good challenge. Knicks win the challenge. Quickley at the line for 3. Knicks in the bonus. 1:33 to go. Let's see how this goes down.
Let's go.
Knocks down the first.
Calmly knocks the first down.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks down by 6.
Salute Rich Sanity checking in from Dallas, Texas by way of Brooklyn. Okay. Salute Rich Sanity.
All right. Heart's in my chest right now. Second one is going up. And it's good. Let's go.
Let's make these.
I'm relying on you guys' reaction because you know I'm doing it. So.
I've been ahead a long time. I'm just going off of JLS right now.
So
Yeah.
And 5 points for Quick.
Let's go. 3
Cool.
for 3. 11-2 run by these Knicks in the last 2.5, and they taking the ball out of Dame's hands in the half court. I like it. Apply that pressure.
Yeah, we gotta let somebody else beat
I
them.
think he's going matchups here, and they're trying to double Dame immediately.
Have to.
Take the ball out of his hands. Nice adjustment by Tibbs. Let's go.
Let somebody else beat us.
Let somebody else beat us, man.
Let somebody else beat us.
Full stop.
Those open shots get tight when the game's on the line. Let's go. Give it to Randle. What are you picking up your handles for so much, wow? Randle, you a little over the place right now. Yo, Randle, drop the ball.
Canner's been playing him tough, man. Canner has been playing Julius tough all night, bro. And he's trying to bully his way through. Canner's not having it, man. Another jump ball. It's good effort by Canner. Got to give him credit, man. He was the matador here with the Knicks, but man. He held it down. He held his own right there.
Oh, we got to win this tip versus Cantor. Cantor can't jump with a paper bag, right?
Yeah, facts. You got to win this tip.
Yo, be ready. Just be ready, Burks. IQ.
90 seconds.
Yeah. We're going to reset the phones as well.
Randle tips it out of bounds. He was trying to tip it to Mitch.
Damn, bro.
I thought he was going to back tap it, but I guess not.
Yeah. Why even tip it in that direction, JL?
Yeah.
Come on,
I don't get
man. Mitch does not have hands. You guys have got to know this. You played with the guy for 2 years now.
They switched IQ and Rivers, so I figured they were going to try to tap it to Rivers because he has the height advantage, and then he goes to Mitch. I don't get that.
He goes to Mitch. Come on, man. You got it. That's awareness right there. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for your squad. 4-point game. Still alive.
Yeah.
Still alive. 106, 102. Yeah, you know what? Give credit to Cannon, man. And that's, Randall's been frustrated all night. And Canners played an admirable defense on Randle tonight.
Yeah,
when
I
he's
think-
had the opportunity.
Yeah, Kansas has 2 blocks tonight, man.
Yeah.
That has to be a career high, right?
Oh man.
They trapping. They call it a foul? Was that a foul?
See,
All right, well, we're not in the bonus, so we're taking
they
it out of
called,
bounds.
they called a foul. All right, Knicks going once again with Quickley, Burks, Rivers, Randle, and Mitch.
Good DIQ.
Excellent
Great defense.
trapping. Excellent trapping.
Nice trap using
They-
oh.
I guess did they call a foul here?
Or they call a timeout?
No, they called a foul, man.
What a foul? Oh, challenge this.
Garbage.
Challenge that?
Garbage, man.
That is bad.
Trash.
What?
Come on, man.
Wow.
Come
Unbelievable.
on, man. They had him. They had him dead to rights. They had him dead to rights, man.
I can't believe they called that a foul.
Yeah,
Nah, straight trash.
that was trash.
Basura.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
All right, 108, 102. Timeout, Tibbs.
Ugh.
This is it. Do or die right now. That was tough, man. That was
That
tough.
was a tough call.
That was a tough call, man. It was a good trap. You had
Yeah.
IQ and Julius trapping. Melo had him stuck,
Right.
and refs bailed him out.
Yeah, we had him stuck right by half court.
Yeah.
Use that third line as a third man.
Yeah,
Half court line as a third man. Thought we had him, but he called a foul. I didn't see a foul.
I didn't see it. That was soft. That was soft, bro.
Foul. Rest in peace, Ray.
That was soft, man. Damn. All right, here it is. Last chance right here. Need a quick 3. Play some defense. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for your squad.
Mm-hmm.
Chat's vexed right now, Jails.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Super ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more reps with IQ in the starters, man. I need to see more reps, man. I need to see it because he's so comfortable with the second unit. You can tell he knows exactly what his role is. I feel like he's a little bit tentative with the first.
Yeah. All right, here we go. See what it's going to be here. You have Rivers inbounding.
Ooh.
You go for the quick 2 with Julius.
There we go.
All right. Foul Dame on the inbound. Knicks down by 4. Hoping for a miss. Shout out.
Did it mean the
to-
foul, or did it seemed like we had a good? It was a good place to trap him.
Yeah. Shout out to NY Sports Guy for the super chat. Says he wants to see them go small sometimes. IQ, Burks, RJ, Obi, Randle. Kane Marco says, I need the basketball gods to injure Peyton. No, we can't root for injury, fam. We can't root for injury.
That's foul.
Come on, man.
We don't risk injury.
Nah, man. Can't do that, bro.
Uh,
Paul Robinson says, Tibbs, get me tight. Start IQ. Money Mark, keep Peyton on the bench. Hashtag. Okay. So here it is.
2 in a row. 25 seconds. We need a 3. We need a 3. Ooh. Mitch slam.
And Melo, they foul Melo on the inbounds. All right. Yeah, that was a good no call on IQ. IQ was looking for the foul, but luckily Mitch
Yeah.
Slammed
I wasn't sure if
it
that
in.
was a pass or a shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a shot, but luckily Mitch was there to slam it in. Yeah,
Knicks
so they
down
fouled the
4
wrong
still.
guy. Yeah.
Melo's out the line.
Come on, Brick.
Wrong guy.
Let's have a little Brick.
Wrong guy.
You owe us, Melo. You owe us.
Brick. Do it for your
Oh,
boy
he makes the first
team.
one.
Yeah.
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 Melo, you owe us. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You owe us,
You owe
Melo.
us, man.
You owe us.
Melo.
Melo.
And it's good, of course. All right. Knicks timeout. Down by 6. 17.9 seconds left.
17.
Not in my stomach.
Next.
Why?
Well, it was a valiant effort, you know, to try to bring him back in the game. We'll wait till the game's officially over, but
Yeah, we played Peyton 13 minutes too long. You know?
yeah. All right, salute to everybody in the chat once again. Salute to Jacob Carlson for the super chat. Jacob, appreciate it. We got over 1,100 in the chat right now on the late night. CP, Ashley Moss, JL's number one show for the fans by the fans. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channels. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Very important to do so. We appreciate everybody for sending in super chats, but you know, you can support us for free. Like I said, hit that like button, hit the thumbs up button, share these videos on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever the case may be. Remember, these shows are available in audio podcast format. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Amazon, Alexa, and Stitcher. All major podcast platforms, so no need to miss it. And this is a West Coast watch along, so for the West Coast games, because they start so late, we do these kind of watch the games along. But for regular games, we'll be on for the post game show. So Knicks on their third game of the West Coast swing out in Portland, and they'll finish up in Utah.
Did IQ just draw a foul?
IQ just draws a foul like a savvy vet. Like a savvy vet.
Even if it's a swipe through, we still get 2 shots regardless because we're in a bonus.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where the foul was.
Portland is politicking.
Was at the 3-point line.
Portland is politicking for a swipe through. Big Ballers 2 says, are we doing post game? Yeah, we'll give our post game thoughts, and you know, if anybody calls, we'll take a couple calls. But you know, since it's late on the East Coast, we won't go for too long. But if you guys want to call in, we'll take a couple. Joey says, yo, CP, shout me out. Joey, I shouted you out already, man. Joey from Atlantic City, what's going on? Who else we got? Engineering with Rock, Fresno, California, by way of Flatbush, no doubt.
Yeah. Oh, you down the block.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm a Flatbush baby. Salute to you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Made it out to Fresno. Scotty Scott says, Q is a baller. Yeah.
Yeah, he's legit.
Mm-hmm. He is legit, man. See, he's savvy, bro. Savvy. You know, he's a rookie doing that.
For sure, man.
He's a rookie doing that. That's
It's a matter of time, man. Are we going to have that? Is IQ going to start conversation again?
Honestly, I wouldn't look for it just yet. I don't know if Tibbs is going to make that move, man. I'm curious to see when it will be, but
He hates us, so he's gonna make it nice and slow.
yeah. I don't know when Tibbs is going to make that move and get the
It
rookie
has to
there.
come, right? It has to,
Yeah.
right? It has to eventually.
Quickley is
Is he shooting 2 3 free throws or 3? That's the
3.
question.
He's
Okay,
shooting
so they
3.
called it inactive shooting. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Quickley shooting 3 free throws.
It's
so
a second.
Quickley, just to show you his abilities at drawing fouls. This is from cleaningtheglass.com. Quickley is... Ooh, what happened right now?
Their free throw was up.
Hold on.
Hit it?
It's good.
Yes.
Somebody hit the floor. What's
Yeah, Covington hit the floor. I'm not sure what happened there.
Oh, he's still down. He's
Mm-hmm.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Bad. Don't know what happened. Did he get hit in the head or something?
I have no idea. I need the replay.
He got hit in the looks like he got hit in the face or something.
By Cantor.
Yeah.
By his own guy, be your own people, you know?
Be your own
Be your own mans.
Be your own mans in them. It be your own mans in that, man.
Foul on Cantor.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the run. Is that
Shout out to
It's like when Serge Ibaka busted Kawhi in the face. He had to wear that shield on his face.
What are we reviewing though?
For real.
You're reviewing? Or just like a ref timeout?
That's ridiculous, man.
Can we get sent to the line if they foul their own people? We should write that in the rule book.
Wait, are they reviewing or are they just like a timeout so they can get them
I'm
all?
not sure. Shout out.
No.
Let's see what happens here.
Because nothing really.
Nah, either Canner hit him or he flopped on Canner.
Canner hit him in the face.
So.
Been bleeding?
Canner hit him in. Canner was trying to box out Julius Randle.
Oh, not Julius. It was Julius. Julius caught him.
Oh, it was
Julius caught him with a right hand.
Why can't I see that?
Dropped him like Conor McGregor.
Oh.
Yeah, Julius caught him.
Oh,
Julius
wow.
Caught him, man. He
Caught that angle.
Yeah, it was Julius, man.
That's crazy because from the other angle, it looked like.
Did Cantor push his arm?
It looked like Cantor got him, but Julius got him.
I think Cantor pushed his arm.
He might have. My man.
So it looked like Julius was trying to get out the way.
Yeah. I don't know. His eyes is watering. He looked like he really got knocked.
Cantor interfered and then by default, Julius hit him. Is that what I'm saying?
I think.
Shout out Juan Alvarez checking in Mo City H-Town.
If Cantor hits his arm, then that's not a foul. I believe.
This man just say it's an ejection. Did I hear that correctly?
Somebody said Julius. I don't think so.
Are we seriously going to inject this man with 16 seconds left on the clock? I know we're not talking about doing that, right?
That's incidental. That's incidental contact.
Not only that, Cantor pushed him into him. Like his own man pushed him.
Yeah.
Like, it was by default that he hit him in the face.
They called a flagrant 2 on Randle. They called a flagrant 2 on Julius.
A flagrant? Are you serious?
Hold on. Hang on.
Yo, is this for real?
No, you're.
Yeah.
They called a flagrant 2?
Yeah. Salta Puerto Rico in the building. They called a
What?
flagrant 2 on
No,
Julius.
are you serious?
And Melo's even saying, yeah, that was a joke. That was a joke. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Chuck. You in the chat right now, Chuck. That is soft. What is the league doing right now?
Are you kidding me right now? A flagrant 2?
Come on,
They
man.
watched that tape and called a flagrant 2 on that.
I don't think you can't challenge
can't.
it because
No
he
way.
hit him. He hit him.
There's still time to stop this.
He
right
hit
now.
him.
Are you
and
serious?
the league is gonna stick to the rule book, but it's soft.
No,
It is
that's not
soft,
no,
bro. It
No,
is
that's-
soft.
no way.
Listen, they're gonna stick to the rules, man. Tibbs is not gonna challenge that.
When is common sense
Soft.
kick in?
That's ridiculous. And on top of that, it was incidental by way of.
Is it incidental part of the rules? You can't
I don't know, man.
on a box out. Like what the? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Hey, Covington sold that though. He sold.
Yeah, he
that.
did. He did. He dropped like Connor did last night, man.
But he sold that.
Like some slacks.
Knicks is still fighting.
Gotham Lob in the building. All right, Knicks down by 3. IQ
Down
will
by
not
3.
go quietly into the night. Oh, man, it's crappy calls, man. Crappy calls. But you know what? You know, when you're trying to battle back all night, you can't, sometimes these things happen, man. These things happen.
Oh, they called a common foul on Randle because they didn't get the ball back.
Oh, it wasn't a flagrant. But
They took it back.
I don't know what that was.
I'm saying they only shot 2 free throws and then we got the ball right back.
Yeah. Hold on, let's see.
So it wasn't a flagrant. The chat is saying Randle fouled out.
Oh, he fouled out. Okay, Randle fouled out. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, 6 fouls. There we go.
That's gonna be in the report tomorrow morning for sure.
Randle fouled out, no flagrant.
honestly. But
Randle fouled out. All right.
Okay, well,
Someone said they did call it flagrant at first. That's what I thought. I guess they took it back. So Knicks going with IQ, RJ, Burks, Rivers, and Mitch. Going 4
now
guards.
RJ in the game. Okay, Tibbs, whatever.
Blazers do the smart thing, throw it into the backcourt. Dame playing keep away. Gets fouled with 5 seconds left.
yeah, this game is over. 114, 111, Portland.
Yeah.
Dame at the line. 2 free throws
About to
coming
wrap
up.
If you guys
Yeah.
want to get your post-game thoughts in, the phone lines are up. Go ahead and jump in the queue if you guys want to get it in. Or else we'll just give our thoughts and wrap up. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your squad. CP, Ashley, Moss, JL on the Nick of Time show. Knicks in Portland, currently down by 5.
Real well. Frank's definitely banged your girl the way you talking real well. Definitely. Caught that croissant hard, huh?
All right. And that is the ball game. Knicks lose 116 to 113. It was a valiant comeback effort, guys. It was a valiant comeback effort. You know, they were down by as much as 20-something points most of the game. But you had a spirited second-half performance, won by R.J. Barrett, and a fourth quarter to remember for Immanuel Quickley. Immanuel Quickley once again showing Tom Thibodeau that he wants to be the guy. He wants to be the point guard to lead this team. Quickley pours in 29 points, 5 of 8 from downtown, 8 of 17 from the field with 4 dimes. It was Quickley's effort in that fourth quarter that really sparked us and brought us back into the game and brought us to within 4 points, 95 to 91. But a quick 5-point burst by the Blazers is really what kept us at bay. Kept it at a 10-point lead, and the Knicks couldn't recover from there. JL's, what's your post-game thoughts, man?
Listen, Blazers hit a lot of shots early. First half, Dame went 100% from everywhere, from free throw line, from 3-point line, from the field. Also, a little bit too much Elfrid Payton.
Yeah.
For my liking, I feel like we should have pulled them out a lot sooner. Once Dame started cooking, we should have put him out a lot sooner and went with IQ, especially the way he was playing. IQ was kind of cooking earlier, so I would like I would like Tom Thibodeau just to make those decisions quicker. Also, to stay with that theme of making decisions quicker, Alec Burks hit a few threes in a row. Then he decides to take Alec Burks out.
Took Alec Burks out, right? Yeah,
exactly. So I feel like those 2 decisions affected the game, but I do like how the Knicks kind of fought back on the defensive end. The shots stopped hitting in the second half for the Portland Trailblazers, and we were able to climb back in this game, especially because of IQ.
Did a good job trying to keep the ball out of Dame's hands too late in the game and try to let other guys beat him. And that was working and helped them claw back into the game. Ash, what's your post-game thoughts?
It's debilitating to play from behind.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's exhausting. And although, like everyone said, it was a good fight, this wasn't enough. And, that's why rotations are so important. And I think this speaks to Tibbs' rotations. They're just not the proper ones. They're not the ones that are going to keep us or get us in the game. And I don't understand why Peyton played so many minutes the way he was playing. I don't understand why RJ wasn't more in the game, more involved, especially, in crunch. There's just a lot of things about it that although we were able to cut it within 3, shout out to IQ, 31 points today for a rookie. Very impressive. I mean, he put on a show tonight. It just speaks to a bigger problem, and that is the problem of when are you going to kind of go against the grain of what you want to do in your stubbornness and do what's better for the betterment of this team, and that is using the rotations that work. So for me, that's what I'm looking for in this next game against Utah, is going with the rotations that are the most conducive to winning games. And right now, Tibbs is just not, utilizing his
Stubborn.
properly.
Yeah.
He's stubborn in his ways. And, this was a winnable game. This really was. It started off not so hot, but in the second half, things were kind of clicking for us. And it was winnable. It didn't have to be like this.
Yeah, definitely winnable. You can certainly question, the amount of time that Rivers got into the game. There wasn't much RJ. No RJ at all in the fourth quarter. It looked like, we haven't seen the Thibodeau press conferences yet, but it looked like Tibbs was going with matchups here and putting Rivers on Dame. We'll see what he says at the post game. But again, Quickley did his best. To keep us in this thing. I thought Julius all night was pretty flustered by the zone and also by Canner. Give credit to Canner. We used to dog him when he was on this team because he couldn't play defense worth a lick. I thought once they got out the zone and went one-on-ones, I thought Canner did a good job of frustrating Julius also on the defensive end. Forced him into a couple turnovers, couple travels, and then a couple jump balls, a jump ball at the end, and the Knicks couldn't convert that either. So, the Blazers did a good job of closing the deal. And, as Ashley said, can't play from behind all game. And this was a good three-point shooting team that killed us in the first half, especially. Some open shots and some just tough contested shots between Dame and Anthony Simons was killing IQ in that first half. So Knicks were battling most of that first half. Defense and energy just wasn't there. But try to turn the tables in the second half. They just ran out of time.
Yeah, we just ran out of time, man. And then we hit shots today. We started to hit shots. We see 41% from three.
Yeah,
we started to fight back, but like you said, like the coming from behind is never easy. And when you have to exert so much energy to fight for every possession, you kind of almost have to play perfect when you get down 20 points. It's kind of crazy that we're even in this game.
Yeah,
because we were down 20 for a very long time and just kind of pulled it together in the last second and changed our defensive strategy. We started trapping Dame at the top a lot, increased our ball pressure, forced a lot of turnovers. The defense turned to offense, and we're back in this game. But too little, too late for the Knicks, man.
Little too late, man.
And also when you're playing from behind, not only is it debilitating from a standpoint of energy, and you're just constantly, like JL said, you have to play perfect, but leaving little room for error. As you can see, the officiating has not been great, not only in this game, but in multiple games the Knicks have played, and there's been a lot of questionable calls or lack thereof. So when you are playing from behind and you're playing from behind at some point, then such a big gap, double-digit gaps, I mean, you're leaving a lot of it to not only play perfect as a team, but you're leaving a lot of it in the hands for the refs to call a perfect game, which, as we see, they are incapable.
Nah, can't do that.
Can't
do that, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that, went wrong. And although it started to click, like you guys said, a little bit too late.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. And so you also wish you had a little bit more better contribution from the second unit. Our guy, corner boy Kev, quiet again tonight. Only 2 points, 0 for 3 from downtown, which has been his forte, especially in terms of giving this team a lift in their wins. Austin Rivers continuing to struggle. We're going to give him some time, but he continues to struggle. Only 1 for 3, only 3 shot attempts. 3 points, 3 dimes, lackluster from Rivers. Again, it was IQ's 31 points. I said 29 before. It was 31 points, 4 dimes, 5 of 8 from downtown, 8 free throw attempts for Immanuel Quickley. Did a great job really forcing the issue and putting that pressure on that Portland defense in the second half, man. Quickley was outstanding and nothing short of it.
Absolutely, man. I can't wait till this guy's developed for real. There was some because he ended up with 31 points today, ZP, and there were some moments where I'm just like, that's not the right move. Quickly, I was frustrated in moments, but I'm frustrated and he ends up with 31 points and almost winning the game. So I like this kid a lot, man. The future's bright for Quickley.
And I love the fact that Tibbs' adjustment was making sure that we got Quickley the ball as a shooter. Playing him a bit more off ball in the fourth quarter. Because as effective as he is, with the ball in his hands, we need that 3-point shot, bro.
Maybe that's
that 3-point shot.
Maybe that's why he was going with Austin Rivers as well.
Yeah.
Maybe he just felt more comfortable with him being like a dribble, like a playmaker, and maybe a threat to hit a three, even though he hasn't been hitting threes lately. Maybe that's what his rationale.
Yeah, man, maybe, man.
Let's
take a couple calls. Let's hear from a couple people, man. I'll start off Val from Jersey. Val, how you feeling?
Good. How are you guys? I want to bring up a point where I agree with Ashley, but then I agree with Jay after. I understand you guys don't like the French dude, but you need a defender that's going to preserve RJ and Quickley. RJ was in foul trouble. Quickley looked like he was getting cooked by the dude with the afro and then by Dame a little bit. Look at our division. KD, Kyrie, Harden, Simmons, Tatum, Jaylen Brown went off tonight. We're going to need those wing defenders. Our disposable defenders, as I should say. So, yes, if you look at our team, we don't need Frank, but if you look at our competition, we need Frank. We need a defender out there because I don't know if Quickley is going to continue to be a two-way guard. I think eventually he's going to be more offense and a little less defense, kind of like how Kawhi started toning down the defense and focusing on his offense more. We're going to need those wing defenders, whether it's Frank or someone in the draft. And that's my point. Thumbs up, everybody.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so just to reiterate this one more time, I don't have an issue with Frank. I think he is a defensive help that we can really use and clearly we need. For me, it's, again, going back to his availability, him being able to stay healthy. And if he's not going to be able to do that, maintaining a roster spot for him, regardless of what the possibility of him contributing on the defensive front of the game, doesn't really matter if he's never in the game. And that's my
if he's not shooting.
Yeah, that's my only argument when it comes to Frank. It's not about his ability or his capability or the ideology of what he could actually contribute. It's the fact that he's not able to do it, and he's not able to do it consistently. For me, that is not enough to maintain currently and continuously keep a roster spot open for him. That's only been my argument. If he's able to stay healthy, keep him. Why not? But that's never been the situation at hand. So that's the only thing that I keep stressing.
Yeah, I mean, I always say, like, health is a big issue for Frank, but I do feel like he'll have a role if he is healthy. And he just needs more reps, man. He needs more reps. He needs to be available when his opportunities are there. And he needs to continue to try to get those paint touches up and get those shots up, especially if that's what you've been working on all year. That's what you're working on. Do it in the game.
Got to get those shots up. It's just it's going to be whose minutes is he going to take? Obviously, Tibbs is going along with Rivers, right? He wants to get Rivers a look. Bullock's setting the rotation. It's just can health, is health going to impact his minutes? And what happens with Kev? If Kev starts to come back to the pack and he's not making his shots, I think Frank will still get his opportunity. I don't think, he's not just going to get thrown out there, because the difference with, Frank and Rivers and Kev is that, Rivers and Kev, they're going to take the shots when they're there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're going to take the shots when they're there. So, Bullock as well. So, we'll see if Frank gets his opportunities in the future. But I think, was there a window for Frank tonight? Probably, in that first half, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think there was again in the first half, and I would question, and if I were, in the post game with Tibbs, I would ask why he didn't bring him in. It makes me wonder, is he as ready as we think? Do you not believe in him? Do you not believe in his durability? Do you not believe in his I don't understand, if a player is available to play and he hasn't played, and you're kind of already using all your options and none of them are clicking, why wouldn't you bring him in? I mean, you've seen on the tape, at least. I mean, Tibbs wasn't there to witness it himself, but you've seen on tape what he's capable of doing, so why not bring him in?
Yeah.
He trusts Rivers, and Rivers
he's trusting Rivers right now.
Yeah, he's trusting Rivers. You know what it is with the veterans. He trusts Rivers. He trusts the veterans. And I don't know. I just feel like Rivers is going to get his chance first, just because he's all-season signing from the new regime.
Let's take another call. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. This is Knicks Post Game Live, number one show for the fans by the fans. Knicks lose 116-113. Hit that thumbs up button for your squad. CP, Ashley, Moss, J. Elson here. We're going to take a couple more calls. Let's go to Favor from Buffalo. Favor, what's going on, man? Tough loss for those Bills. I don't know if you're a Bills fan, but go ahead with your Nick point.
Hello, CP, Ellis. I'm actually a Buffalo Bills fan. I'm on New York Giants. Oh, they're stacked. I'm all right.
Yo, you gotta call back in, man, because your connection wasn't good, man. Sorry, I can't keep it going. Just do me a favor, hang up and try to call back in. Let's go to Tiz from Virginia. Tiz, how you doing?
Hey, what's good, CP?
Good, man. What's your points on the game? How you feeling?
Listen, man, I was just really feeling like I really feel like Knox should have been in that game at the end. Like I'm feeling like we should have either had like Quickley, Knox in that game, and Burks.
Yeah, I mean, well, who are you taking out though? If you're going Quickley,
Rivers.
you taking Rivers out, but who's checking Dame?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm feeling Rivers. Like I said, I'm diehard Nick all the way back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling Rivers. He's a good spokesman. He's saying the right things. You know, I'm not really feeling the mega team thing that's going on in the NBA. So I'm really feeling what Rivers is saying and how you feel about the Knicks. But I really think that Knox could at least gave us 2-3. When we was down by 10, I think Knox could at least gave us 2-3. And like y'all said earlier, Burks was hot. I don't even know why he went away from Burks. I really think like I'm feeling Tibbs. I'm feeling the whole Knicks thing. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see the Knicks playing some D. They look better than previous teams, but Tibbs is kind of like in his old ways. But I like him though so far.
Yeah, and appreciate the call, man. I mean, I can't really blame him for not playing Kev. Kev was cold all night. Kev never gave Tibbs a reason to put him in late. You know what I mean? IQ earned his closing time. Burks, obviously, you need his shot making. The Rivers thing, we'll hear. I don't know what Tibbs is saying on the postgame, but I think he wanted him out there on Dame to try to slow him down in a little matchup thing. And then you have Randle and you have Mitch. So I didn't really see where Kev was going to close this game. I didn't really see where he deserved it. Kev was off tonight.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, Kev guarding Dame down the stretch. That just seems like a bad idea to me.
Yeah.
I know he's taking strides, but nah. And plus, like you said, TP, he wasn't hitting the shot as well. So if you're not going to give you something on the offensive end, you have to at least give us something on the defensive end. I guess Rivers wasn't my ideal choice, but you know he knows how to play defense on these guys who've been around the league a while. So
because they were going with for most of that fourth, they went with Trent, Dame, and who was the other guard they had out there? It was Gary, Trent, Dame, and Simons for a second.
Right.
And so they had IQ out there on Simons. They had Rivers checking Dame, and then I think they had Burks out there on Gary Trent Jr. So it's RJ's minutes that you're questioning. You know what happened. I don't think any of the other guys was really gonna be a factor.
Yeah, maybe if you put anybody in there besides maybe it would be RJ.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for your squad. Couple more calls before we get to it's Sunday, so we got to get to the preacher to close it. But we're gonna go. Let's get some more people in here. Let's go to the Philippines, man. Ignacio, big fan of the show. Let's get Ignacio in here for his thoughts. How you doing, bro?
Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? CP, J. Ellis, Ashley.
Good, man. Good to hear from you, man. How's everything?
Yeah, great to hear. Hey, man, I just got to say, you guys deserve all the thumbs up from the chat and more, especially with this West Coast trip. I'm sure it's late over there for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely late.
So
Definitely late, but we're doing what we can, man. But good to hear from you still.
Yeah, and just quick point that I got to say, even if it was a loss like this last year would have hurt more because, like, halfway through the game, Fizz would have thrown in the towel, and he probably wouldn't have given the young guys the time to develop. So I just got to say, with the young guys showing up, like with Quickley and with Mitch improving on staying in the game, you got to like what you're seeing.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And that, that's what you can take from this game is that 31 points from Immanuel Quickley. You know what I mean? They lost. They came back. It was a valiant effort. They stepped their defense up when they needed to. They just ran out of time. The slow starts, once again, kills them. But in the end of the day, Quickley put a stamp on this game. And that was a great thing to see. And hopefully it's more film for Tibbs to eventually start him.
Right. I'm rewatching this game, CP, only to see if Elfrid Payton passed the ball I mean, I had a clear path to pass the ball to Alec Burks. I'm rewinding the game just to see that.
Yeah, we got to see the opportunities, man. That Peyton had
I think
out
that's
there.
a good point, though. I think there are such things as good losses and bad losses. I don't know which one I would quite put this in, which category I would put it in. I guess from the standpoint of, the grit and the fight that you want to see in your team, it's a good loss. But on the other end of the spectrum, it's a bad loss from various standpoints. It's a bad loss from the rotations that were chosen. It was a bad loss from the minutes that were given. It was a bad loss, from the defensive, or lack thereof effort in the beginning of the first half. So I don't know exactly which category I would put this game in. I do, like I said, believe there's good losses and bad losses. I don't know if I would necessarily call this a good loss. There were good things in it. But yeah, it was sloppy when it didn't have to be in many portions of this game.
Yeah, I agree. And somebody in the chat mentioned, it's about who closes. And, people do say that. It's about who closes rather than who starts. I still maintain, though, Ellis, that when you have a lineup that struggles to find shooting, right? Even Bullock, who's supposed to be your guy, sometimes doesn't have
Shooter. Right.
RJ, yes, we're encouraged by his shooting prowess as of late, but not at the moment where you can count on him consistently.
Right.
Julius, you know what I'm saying? You don't have enough shooting. I just think sometimes, you get off to too slow a starts. I don't, the catch-up game is always going to come back and bite you at some point, bro.
Oh yeah, I agree. Which is why we talked about this before. He has to be able to make those decisions quicker if Elfrid Payton doesn't have it. I know. Like right now, he's resting on the laurels that Elfrid Payton can play better defense, but right. I'm hoping that as the more and more IQ starts to play and starts to see what players are doing, he'll be able to trust IQ more on that side of the ball, and that won't even be a reason anymore.
Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Ash.
Definitely, but I would also say just to play devil's advocate, if that moment comes and we the fans see it and the public sees it, and Tibbs still doesn't make the adjustments, when do you start then calling into question him and his abilities and his coaching and his leadership? Because, yes, I do think that there have been some great things that he's done with this team. You can see them in the way that they play, in the way that they fight back, in the way that they go ahead and move the ball on, offense, things like that. But there are some questionable things and things that are definitely going to be problematic as the season progresses. So I would like to know, I guess my question is when do you start calling into question Tibbs himself and his ability to be the leader that this team needs?
I mean, you can always question, like the thing is,
I would say fairly. Let me rephrase fairly, because yes, you're going to question it. You can technically question it hypothetically after every single game, but would that be a fair assessment? No. I'm saying when do you really, really start to question it, especially if IQ develops and his trajectory continues the way that we hope it does and will, and he still doesn't start him. That's really, I guess, for me, when I would really start calling it into question.
You know what it is? Like, no coach is perfect. There's going to be good and bad with every coach. Mm-hmm. And right now with Tibbs, you can definitely see the good because he pretty much has almost the same team as we did last year, but we're performing a lot better. We're like a top defensive team with mostly the same pieces as last year. So he's a top-notch coach, 11th best losing percentage in the league. But I mean, it's just one of those things where we're gonna have to take the good.
You're gonna have to take the good with the bad, bro. Yeah. You're gonna have to take the good with the bad. Tibbs has gotten us to this point. Yes, we're 8-10, but it's still a good start. They didn't get their 9th win until the 33rd game of the season last year.
Mm-hmm.
We're 18 games in and we're creeping on that door. So, for the same reasons he's gotten us here so far, like I said in the last show, I don't see this thing with Quickley changing anytime soon, as long as the Knicks are still competing for whether it's for 10 or for 8, whether they're still in the mix. I don't see it changing. I don't see it changing. But we'll see. I think Quickley, as long as Quickley, continues to put up nights like this, maybe he forces Tibbs' hand.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful it'll change by second half of the season or so. Quickley gets more comfortable. He gets better with the schemes and things. I'm still hopeful, and especially if he's able to learn how to run the offense even better than he has. Mm-hmm. I'm hopeful. 31 points, you can't ignore that.
Can't ignore it.
really expect, though, if I had to put like a timestamp on it, I would say, if around the trade deadline, after the trade deadline, maybe slightly before that March window, late March, mid-March window, if you don't see IQ in that starting lineup, that would be a concern for me personally. That's my deadline.
Okay.
I have my internal deadline. If you know,
I hope so. I think I said that on one of the those season preview shows I did. I think I did say about a trade deadline. So hopefully, I'm hoping like you guys are for sure, man, because this kid is just an instant difference maker with this lineup. He's just an instant difference maker with his lineup, whether it's, running the offense himself or just the shooting. Again, the shooting, we're in such a desperate need of shooting that, you even need him in off-ball situations. And I want to see him and RJ out there running in that backcourt more often with Julius and his, enhanced playmaking capabilities. Wasn't out there tonight, as I thought he just took himself out the game. But the way he's trending this year, I would like to see Quickley just out there with the starters more, as you said, JLs.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I feel like you said this before, man. I think the looks he'll get should be so much cleaner with Julius Randle in the lineup. Especially a lot of times, these guys, they end up doubling Julius, and Elfrid Payton is sitting there waiting in the corner. And you swap Elfrid Payton out for IQ.
And your hopes quickly dash when it gets to Payton. You're like, oh, man, here we go. Here we go, man. All right, go ahead.
Oh, and just one real quick point. And quickly gives people the ball when they're hot. I'll just say that.
Yeah. He's not afraid to dish it out also. So, I mean,
Quickly gets us going, man. All right, 2 more calls. Let's go to LB from the Bronx. LB, how you feeling tonight?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm with Ashley tonight, man. Like, we gotta hold Tibbs accountable. It's like, first of all, Lillard was cooking. You could have put Jesus Christ on him. He was gonna cook Jesus Christ tonight. So, like, let Quickley play. Like, it's clear that kid needs to play.
Yeah.
He just gives us a different energy. You just see that the offense just looks better when he's out there. And another thing is, you put him and Burks in the starting lineup. That's 2 people that can shoot. And the chances of them both being off at the same time is probably low. You got Burks by himself, the only real shooter, with Payton out there. It's like we setting ourselves up for disaster. All time quickly coming the game, we down 30. Like, come on, it's ridiculous.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. You putting yourself behind the 8 ball, man. You're putting yourself behind the 8 ball. That's exactly right. That's how I feel, man. I understand that who closes is very important, yeah, but when you're a team that's doesn't have too much talent and the defense is what's carrying you, your few offensive pieces that can get you going, I think it makes a difference. And that's why I like Burks in the starting lineup and Quickley in the starting lineup. I think it just makes a difference,
Yeah, it definitely does.
Facts.
It definitely does, man. I will say I like that. It looks like old Burke is back. I'm liking that right now.
Old Burks is back, man. Old Burks is back. 18 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 5 of 8 from downtown for Burks, JL. So let's get it going. All right, last call of the night. We got to hear from the closer, the preacher, Jay Boogie from North Carolina. Jay Boogie, what's going on, man? How you feeling tonight, bro?
You got to switch over from speaker.
Good morning to everybody, man. Hope everybody's doing good, healthy, and safe, man. JL, first let me direct this to you, JL. Don't go looking at that footage to see if anybody was checking Burks, because that's Burks' fault. When you on fire, you on hot, you got the right to wave somebody off and tell them, yo, go ahead, I got this. And it's the person that you waving off, he's supposed to respect that, like, yeah, that's my man, he hot. I don't need to go up court knowing I'm on fire and don't touch the ball and go back on D knowing I should have got a possession. You know what I'm saying? So he should have never gave that ball up.
That's not what happened.
That for you right there. I'm going to talk to Julius real quick. Julius, leave the referees alone.
Yeah.
It's a such thing as earning a call and deserving.
You did not deserve for that call to be turned around in the eyes of them referees, probably because you always jipping and jabbing at the referees all game alone. If you play your game, keep doing what you're doing and leave the referees alone, you're going to earn everything you deserve because you play hard. But leave the referees alone. All y'all talking about closing, it's about closing the game. I told y'all before. It's about opening and closing. It's 48 minutes to a game. You must win 24 minutes. You must open the first. You must close the second for the half. You must open the third. You must close the fourth. Not too many teams win games in the second and third quarter in the middle part of both halves unless it's a complete blowout early. So, yes, you need to put the proper people on the court to open the game up. Tibbs is not adjusting to the game. Quickley came on and gave us a big jump when we was halfway dead in the water. They adjusted and put Jones on him. Long arm guy, athletic and everything. They adjusted. He didn't make no adjustment. RJ should have came back in that game. But the proper adjustment what he should have made, cool, leave Rivers in there because he know how to, swing the ball, and he probably played better on-ball defense on Dane. The Dane wasn't much as a factor in the second half as he was in the first half. But the proper adjustment he should have did, I would have took Mitch out that game, and I would have put RJ in that game, and I would have had Rivers,
Randle, go
Burt,
5, yeah, go small.
RJ, and Burt, Rivers, Burt, Quickley, RJ, and Randle
Julius,
in that game because the boy that used to play for us over there for Portland,
Cannon.
he can't check Randle all the way out there up top. He can only check him coming in the paint. So if you give Randle a chance to boogie on him up high, he can't stop him. You know what I'm saying? So that's the adjustment that I would have made. I'd have played small ball. So therefore, we got to have some talking inside coaching or on the plane, or when we get to practices. RJ gonna have to learn how to play the 4 a little bit, and Randle gonna have to learn how to play the 5 a little bit, so we can go small ball because they were small ball a lot, and we was really outmatched with Mitchell and Randle out there on that court at the same time. But if you want to be coach of the year, put that rookie of the year boy in that game. That boy got potential to be rookie of the year, man. Put that boy in the game. Stop leaving him on the bench, man. You know what I'm saying? And all that talk about putting Frank in the game and all that. Nah, Frank don't deserve to go in that game because your body language tell you what you're going to do, how you going to play tonight, and how you look on the layup line. When you standing on that sideline and you still got your hands in your pockets, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even caring about the game. You ain't cheering. You ain't rooting. You ain't hollering at nobody. You ain't doing nothing. You just there. You know what I'm saying? You're not into the game. You're just watching. So how you get in the game is how you participate on the bench. That's what's going to make the coach look like, okay, he might be ready. Let me put him in and see what he is. But he look down there and see you with your hands in your pocket and you ain't looking like you want to get in the game. You don't care about what's going on. Nah, let him stay there at the back of the bus, man. Sit down there in the back, right? Appreciate knowing that Quickley is out playing him today to pat him up when he come in. Good shot. Good rah. He ain't doing none of that. You just standing there being mad and upset because the man is about to take your position. It's okay, though, man. It's time to move on. I don't even understand why you got a no-trade clause, man. That's a bad move by Rose, giving him a no-trade clause. Come on, what did he do to deserve a no-trade clause? You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. We got to come back and fight Tuesday night against Utah. I'm mad about the Sacramento loss.
Yeah.
But I've been up watching the chat all games, all along, but I just ain't, been saying nothing. But, yo, Tibbs got to make the proper adjustment. Randle got to leave the referees alone and put Quickley in that game. That man is rookie of the year, man. 31, man. I don't want to hear nothing about Dane. Dane had 39. Yeah, Julio just don't have live sports. It's a lifestyle. Yeah, Quickley just don't have live sports. It's his lifestyle. He really matched what he had. He had 39. He had 31, man. Peace and love, man. Yo, I'll talk to y'all later on in the week, man. Y'all have a blessed week, man. Love y'all.
In the chat for Jay Boogie's
and
sermon.
On the holiest of days, the good preacher said.
The holiest of days. Amen. Let's go. He's right though, JL. That could have been the proper adjustment to make. Maybe a little small ball.
Yeah, I'm with him on the
get Cannon out there on the perimeter. And in the pick and roll.
Forcing to come out. Yep.
Yeah, and in the pick and roll. I didn't feel like they tried to really take advantage of Kanter's lack of foot speed, and we know it. We know it well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like it was a double whammy, man. The zone was to protect Kanter, and the Knicks already had problems shooting, so it's like, why not go zone? That's the perfect team to go zone with, you know?
Yeah.
It's two for one.
Absolutely, and as he said, you know, Julius really talked himself out of the game. You could see it the whole game. He was flustered, but yeah, tough one. Knicks fall to 8-10 on the campaign. We'll see if they bounce back. They go up against a red hot Utah Jazz team that's gonna be waiting to catch revenge after the Austin Rivers game. So let's see how the Knicks bounce back Tuesday night in Utah. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Salute to everybody who tuned in, man. 3 games in a row. A lot of people been checking in on the West Coast swing, man. A lot of the regulars checking in on West Coast Watch Along for 3 games now. So definitely appreciate everybody who's been tuning in, everyone from all around the world, wherever you guys are checking in from. Salute to the Ryan Man. And once again, Chuck D was with us for the whole game, man. So appreciate you, Chuck, for always supporting us once again. And yeah, man, let me just get my outro music for you here, J. Ellis, and then we could
You gotta shout out your $49.99 super chat.
Oh, we got a super chat? Oh yeah. We're gonna get to the super chats. We're gonna close with the super chats, matter of fact. We'll close with the super chats once we go ahead and sign out. So J. Ellis, go ahead and close it, bro.
All right, man. Definitely check out Nick of Time Show on youtube.com/Nick of Time Show. Me, Ryan, Raw Hebrew, some of my guy Edson has been coming back, so shout out to you guys. Part of Nick of Time Show. Definitely shout out the bloggers, the writers on nickoftimeshow.com. Shout out to Rob, Mikey, Ken, everybody who contributes to the blog as well. Also follow us on all social medias. That is the KOT Show on Twitter and the Nick of Time Show on Instagram. And also follow us on Facebook and get some merch while you're at it at thenicoftimeshow.com. That is all. Back to you, CP.
Yes, sir. Ash, you go ahead and sign out. Salute the ball from San Diego. Go ahead, Ash.
What's up, everybody? As usual, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Ash Nicole Moss. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, All In with Ash and Nicole. The secret project that CP and I are working on.
It's coming together.
Ready. It's coming together, and we're really excited to share that with you. So make sure you guys keep a lookout for that. And yeah, that's all I got for you. I don't know what hairstyle I'm gonna come with on Tuesday. I gotta
send you that Mason catalog. It's coming.
I'm not gonna go bald.
Fade. It's a fade, man. Katy Perry got one of them joints, man.
I'm not Katy Perry. So that's all I got for you.
Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Everybody for coming through, stopping through for the West Coast Watch Long. Knicks lose a tough one, man. 116-113. Keep the comments going, though. Let us know what you thought about this game. Leave us with your post-game reactions after we go off the air. Remember, this show is also available in audio podcast format. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Amazon, Alexa, and Stitcher. We will be back. I don't know what happened to my post-game outro, but it's all right. We will be back Tuesday, Knicks versus Jazz. And, yeah, man, hopefully the Knicks can break this little 2-game losing skid. I want to salute my guy above the rim, $50 super chat. He says Tibbs will pull Peyton after this road trip. He is forcing players to create great habits. Tibbs cannot be blind and stubborn, and the other coaches has to be in his ear constantly. Better problems to have than what we did last year with Fizzly Bear. Not Fizzly Bear. Not Fizzly Bear, but yeah, Fizzly Bear. Appreciate it.
Serge in Florida.
Ash, I saw somebody say get the locks. Get the locks going.
It's not that hot, Serge, for me to shape up all my hair. So next caller.
Serge, I appreciate you, Serge. The Rhyme Animal Chuck D says, I think if Frank thinks he can be Marcus Smart, dude, with us instead of the point guard dreams, there's a future. By the way, what position is Marcus? Marcus is more... What would you say Marcus Smart is? More...
Like a hybrid?
Yeah, kind of like a hybrid. So, yeah, Frank finds his role, you know, but I think with Frank, it's got to be hitting those shots, man. The defense is going to come to play, but he's got to let it fly and stop being scared. You know, he's got to take advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Like when he left, before he got injured, he was hitting the shots.
Yeah.
we just need to see if you can do it when he gets back.
Facts. Big Surge says, shout out to Jacob Carlson. Big Kurt Surge says, we hung tough against a perennial playoff team with a super duper star. Don't lose sight of that progress. One more score and we can hang with these cats. Chris Childs Gold Tooth, great name. He says, this is the worst ref game in a minute. The ejection notwithstanding, brutal. Portland got some janky support staff too. Michael Rappaport sucks. I like this guy, man. This guy came in, he's had some good chats, some good super chats. I like this guy, man. B. Swade says, Quickley already has a higher career high than RJ. Give that man his starting job. Other channel name says, Ashley making too much sense. Tibbs too stubborn. Tiger Style says, Tibbs probably knows the moment he puts Peyton to the bench, he'll start pouting. What other possible explanation can there be for Quickley not to start? Peyton's only here in a 1-year deal. They don't owe him anything. If he pouts, you send him packing. You know what I mean? That doesn't change, doesn't hurt the team. I just think Tibbs is stubborn in his way. IQ to come along slowly and give him more responsibility. Earns it. And tonight, he certainly did. So hopefully he comes back with another strong one against Utah. Wait, what happened?
You left.
Matrix.
I left the Matrix again. All right, so couple more super chats to wrap up. I think we back in. We should be back.
Yeah, we're back in.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
All right.
Did we win the Utah game, CP?
Do we win?
Tell us.
JLS, you're the one with the connections to the Oracle, man. I'm gonna
But
say
I didn't
yes.
glitch this time. I was here.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say Knicks 105, Utah 101. I think the Knicks come back.
I was even the exact score. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Knicks 105, Knicks 101 in Utah. We will see you guys Tuesday night, Knicks versus Utah once again. Thanks for everybody for coming through. We out of here.